like, God damn it, Proto. I hope his mic helps.
Guess what I can do? I can play bowling now since I'm on my Xbox.
Boom, boom, kaboom. We are all in the room. And these are the audio issues we were having before we hit the button.
Oh, dear.
All right. Well, okay. All right.
What was that?
I think Proto's on an airplane right now.
Oh, my God.
Am I on an airplane?
He's got to take out Dr. Wiley, so.
Oh, God.
Yo, man, you got to get rid of that Walmart internet, dude.
Dear God, it's got that Kmart in
It ain't the Walmart internet. It's this fucking. I don't use Discord on here.
Yeah. So,
That's what I'm saying.
we have. Let's introduce everybody. Let's introduce the oldest member of the panel, Sir X-Man.
Hello.
He's got seniority
How's
here.
everybody doing? Let's have fun. Enjoy ourselves. Talk some crap.
Oh, it's happening.
You know, Wicked's going to talk all the crap. Oh, and Pink Pickles is going to be in here a little later to irritate you, buddy.
Yeah, that's right. We'll see about that.
All right, let's have fun.
Then we have Proto Foxy. What's going on? He's having audio issues.
Who died on the mic.
We will we'll get back around to him. You're wicked hot. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, everybody? You know, just sitting right next to my dead homie, my panel, my member over here. Got to hold him up like Weekend at Bernie's. But all right. So it's just another week, baby. Let's get it rolling. Lots of topics.
Uh-oh.
Great.
Go ahead.
Nah, hit it, baby.
I love Weekend at Bernie's.
Yeah, that's gonna be Proto. He's gonna be like.
And we have Frank once again, a guest on this program.
Hello. Thank you for having me again. I love being here.
And we might have another guest pop in a little bit. However, if you have the Game Complainers Discord, you can jump in whenever you'd like and say something. It's open to everyone that has it. So I want to shout out the chat room for a second. You got Weston in here, Dreadpool, Connor LeGros, El Nini, Dizzy Delta 99, Talos Ray, RWK88. What's going on, everybody?
That really does sound like an airplane coming into land.
Yeah, he's
He's next to his PS4, guys.
he's on the pontoon trying to break in to get to Dr. Wiley.
Are you trying to use Discord on the Switch?
Oh, wow.
Oh, man, he's playing on a leapfrog.
Stevie Mac, what's up? Talos Ray, thank you, buddy. He says hello to everybody. The Oilers are losing, so, oh, man.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Somebody's going to be grumpy today.
He might come on sooner and angrier.
Somebody fucking put nets out in front of Noob's house for the love of God. I hope they come back. For the love of God, just come back and win.
Dude,
Somebody's going to die.
you might want to keep that at a minimum. He might come in and fire somebody tonight.
Somebody get fired.
So, can you guys hear me at all?
Yes.
You sound great.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm leaving
Lord.
shit alone, and I'm not touching anything.
Okay. All righty. So Proto Foxy's in the building. What's going on?
Proto, he asked you a question.
Not much. I think I got everything figured out. Hopefully.
Oh. That's not Proto.
It's still jacked up, isn't it?
Yeah, a little jack.
You can if it doesn't end up working, you can use Discord on your phone.
That's not me.
Okay.
Hey, the show didn't show up on online. It
You're gonna
didn't give a
probably have.
notification. Hold up, the show didn't give a notification, man.
Yeah, that always
not
happens. YouTube doesn't like me. You know that.
No, I always get your notifications.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so you're not on live. You're not live.
Oh, we're live. We have a chat
I
room
got
watching
one.
us right now.
I got a notification.
You
saying
did?
We're live. Yeah, it says 4 minutes ago. We're live.
I forgot to share it with
So that's
everybody
because
else.
you his friend. You like right next door.
He's
Yeah,
my
that's
cousin.
true.
What are you talking about? All right.
He's my friend.
But no, I don't see it. I didn't see the notification pop up.
We got Hockey Fan in the chat. What's going on?
What's up? Gold banana.
And Pink Pickles has joined us. I didn't even know you were here. What's going on?
Oh, hello, Pink.
Hey, sorry, I'm late. I just came from the bowling alley.
We were late too. Don't worry.
Bowling alley.
There you go.
Hell
There he
yeah.
is.
Lining them up and knocking them down.
Yeah, I'm ready to kick some ass next weekend.
Ah,
Oh,
you go.
Now, look, now he wants to talk nice. He wants talking nice when he said, bring it. I ain't worried about her.
Yeah, I heard you were shit talking me on Sunday.
Oh, me or Sir X-Man?
You.
There was none of that. There was none of that.
Dude,
Whoever fed you that was false information.
I copied and pasted
It must have been
it,
fake
and I
news
sent
himself
it to
down
her
there.
what she said. I
He has
copied and
receipts.
pasted it.
You repeatedly told me that she was gonna whoop my ass, X-Man. That's the
Hey, and you know what's funny? That's
only
what
thing
she
I
told me.
remember. You better be worried, Wicked, because she's gonna whoop your ass. I go, okay, we'll have to see on Sunday then.
That sounds like a threat to me.
Ooh.
Wait, what? I'm coming for the throne.
Proto Foxy, how you doing?
To be fair, I did tell him I was going to kick your ass. That didn't come from him. That was all me.
Yeah.
Well, excellent.
Yeah.
Looks like I'm
It's on.
shooting the messenger either way.
It's gonna be a fun Sunday.
It's on like Donkey Kong,
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna break up the crown.
Oh shit!
And I'm knocking it right off your head.
Nope.
I'm ready. You know what's gonna happen as I'm talking all this shit? You know, I'm gonna come up. I'm gonna bowl like a 24. Like that's not even possible, but somehow I'm gonna do it.
Something bad's gonna happen. Like a lag issue.
Yeah, be like,
You gotta
how
believe
many-
in yourself, Piggles.
How many
Yeah,
good balls
anything's
can you get in one
possible.
game?
Oh man, that's too funny.
This
Don't
is
worry,
gonna
we'll
be
see.
fun.
We'll see what happens.
Mhm.
We'll see who's got
Yeah.
the high score come Sunday.
Yeah, we'll see.
Because
Sarah X-Man's
unlike
probably
you,
gonna come in
Wicked, she actually practices.
Oh, well, that's cool. Considering I was whooping your ass cowboy style the other week.
Wow.
Yeah, I was being nice to you, just like I was training her.
Oh,
I don't know if
now
I
he's
brag about
nice.
being cowboy style.
Yo, I was like,
I
wish I could quit you.
What?
cowboy style, like, 10-step draw. Got him.
Proto
So,
Foxy.
Now, am I still botting? Can you guys actually hear me?
We can hear you. You're
A little
perfect.
You're good.
If
Okay,
I had
good.
my capture card, trust me, I will be streaming this event on YouTube.
Wait, you got?
Oh, yeah.
You already live stream it though.
Yeah, but that's Twitch. I'll be putting it on YouTube. I can't do YouTube without my
Ah.
capture card.
I see.
Proto Foxy, how the hell you been and where have you been?
I've been trying to get in here. Damn it. I've been all right. I've been great. This is, but yeah, just trying to get my fucking laptop to fucking run Discord is, a Herculean feat apparently.
You don't
But I
have a
think that's
Discord
because I
account.
had all the moms in my bedroom.
Oh, there you go. That's why I was asking where you were at. Come
I'm
on.
not touching that.
All those moms have
So that's
phones
what
hooked up to the Wi-Fi. That's your problem.
Oh, shit.
Gave them all your Wi-Fi passwords.
Wow.
I got to quit doing that. I'm just too
Yeah.
trusting. I'm just too trusting.
Yeah,
Does
here's
Milfman
the
know you're
question.
stealing all the moms?
yeah, dude. He's been deprived.
It can be
Yeah.
our secret. Don't tell him. Don't
He
tell
looks
him anything.
malnutrition.
He's not in the room
He
yet,
doesn't
so.
have milk and leaks.
All right. So what the hell happened? I woke up. There was nothing to talk about. Then I get a message from Anthony. 6 minutes passes. A new Xbox console was announced.
I knew that was coming already.
Did you?
Is that what we're calling it? We're calling it a console?
Yeah, the quote console, the PC hybrid, play anywhere,
Hybrid.
plays everything, doesn't play everything, plays everything though. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
You got to tell us what this is. I have not looked at the news all day. I don't even know what you're talking about.
All right. Well, I'm going to play the
Give us the
video.
details.
And please
put it
excuse
on
Sarah
Twitter.
Bond. She ate a lot today. So,
And she's still skinny.
yeah, that's all right.
I don't like skinny women.
At Xbox, our vision is for you to play the games you want with the people you want, anywhere you want. That's why we're investing in our next generation hardware lineup across console, handheld, PC, cloud, and accessories. I am thrilled to share we've established a strategic multi-year partnership with AMD to co-engineer silicon across a portfolio of devices, including our next generation Xbox consoles, in your living room and in your hands. Together with AMD, we are advancing the state of art in gaming silicon to deliver the next generation of graphics innovation, to unlock a deeper level of visual quality, and immersive gameplay and player experiences enhanced with the power of AI, all while maintaining compatibility with your existing library of Xbox games. This is all about building you a gaming platform that's always with you, so you can play the games you want across devices anywhere you want, delivering you an Xbox experience not locked to a single store or tied to one device. That's why we're working closely with the Windows team to ensure that Windows is the #1 platform for gaming. The next generation of Xbox is coming to life, and this is just the beginning. We can't wait to show you what's next.
Well, there you go.
The hell was that?
I don't know, man.
Okay, did I miss something though? She didn't announce a console. She said that you're going to be able to play your games anywhere on Windows.
Because
Okay,
everything's an
well, they're
Xbox.
They're gonna show it to you next year. They're just letting you know
It's coming out next year. What are you talking about? They're going to show it to us this year.
It ain't gonna be out till 2027.
They said 2026. You better save your money.
I'm buying it no
Because that's
matter
gonna
what
be
it is. That's
expensive.
an Xbox. I'll get it.
How much
I'll
do you
get
think
that
it's gonna
instead of the
be?
handheld.
Yeah, don't get that handheld. Come on. Get the other handheld made by a different manufacturer. Asus still has problems, by the way, with their RMAs on the ROG Ally. Just saying, everybody.
Nah, I'm not getting that other
she did.
console no matter how much you keep throwing it at me. Not gonna
Oh, so he's not buying the new Xbox. Did you hear that, everybody? He just said he's
Yep,
not buying
yeah,
the other
Xbox.
Heard it here
console.
first.
The new Xbox.
Oh my god.
I'll get the X
Oh!
to my son.
Jesus Christ. Boys, 3-0 Panthers. Ugh.
And Dizzy's right. She said consoles. So does she mean 2 SKUs or does she mean multiple SKUs by different OEMs?
Does that mean another potato console?
The potato at this point is fried because if they're going to make
Yeah,
this new
yeah.
machine, there won't be a potato.
We have been held back for so long. No.
Now they'll find somebody who they'll license it out to as many people as they can, and then when they find the good one, that'll be your main console.
Right.
That's cool.
And then you'll just have more affordable SKUs that are just whatever.
Kind of like the Steam machines back in the day. They had multiple OEMs, and that was the issue. Multiple OEMs kept making them more powerful, and they cost a lot more money, and people just walked away. They were like, "What do I do? Which one do I get?" And it was confusing, and that was it. They walked away from it all. I don't think we're at that situation with this, because I don't think there'll be multiple. Literally, there were like 8 Steam machines.
I did not know.
This, if there's only 1 or 2 or 3 manufacturers, I mean, you can narrow it down and pick which one that you want to go with. But I don't know. This, to me, it seems like a good thing and a bad thing. The bad thing meaning like we're still waiting for Fable and Perfect Dark, and this will be this console will be out before those games. So, in my personal opinion, why did I buy the Series X? To look at it? I don't know.
Pretty much.
So that's just a me problem. You guys want to go out and buy this thing? Great.
Games since this came out. They've
What?
had good games since the system came out.
But I was waiting for Fable, man. I was told during the 1X era it's coming.
Oh, Fable's not my thing, so I'm sorry for you.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
No, I'm sorry for him.
So-
People should have the games that they want. I really am sorry for him if you really want a Fable, dude.
Yeah. Perfect.
So
thought,
she
yeah.
did say though about playing your entire Xbox library across a different. I don't know if she used the word consoles across different whatever platforms. You're not tied down. Does this mean they're finally going to get rid of that? There's a difference between my Xbox console and Xbox Windows because that's what pisses me off is that I play on Windows and I don't have my library because my library is on my Xbox. If
I
it's
know. I'm
all
so waiting for that.
They
if
are.
it's all Xbox, it should all be the same. Like if their whole thing is Xbox and Play Anywhere, then I shouldn't have two separate libraries. So I hope that this combines it all.
They're trying to get that straightened out.
Yeah.
Apparently, they're trying to make
Licensing
universal app, but I don't know. We have to wait and see. We really don't know anything. You got these guys on the internet, quote, leaking all this stuff out, and it's just confusing everybody, and it's driving me nuts. So I'm starting to not really pay attention to that. And like this machine, I really don't want to go out and spend money on another Xbox. I'm kind of done with their crap because I'm tired of buying consoles and waiting. Okay.
You bought 8 Switches.
Hey, I bought 16 Series X's, and what am I doing? They're paperweights at this point.
I know that.
I'm waiting. So here's the thing. My whole thing was, well, maybe next time they're going to wait for me. So when you release all those games, then I'll go to the store and buy one. So we have to wait and see. I don't know. This would be a good console for you, Piggles, because you stream. And if it has your Steam library and all this other crap on there, like launchers or whatever that you can use, it's better for you because you can stream all that stuff on one box. You don't have to hook up 2 computers
Makes it
and do all that.
perfect. Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It makes it perfect.
So she'll probably have one before me because I don't know what the hell I would do with it.
See, I still just don't get from the announcement. Like, I don't get from that we're going to have like a traditional Xbox console. That's not
like
what I took away from watching that.
Yeah, I mean, she's
feel that too.
pretty much saying that there will be a traditional console that plays all your games, but then it jumped into to take your games anywhere and play anywhere. It's like, wait a minute. They confirmed that the ROG Ally will not play your Xbox library, just your Play Games Anywhere library. But now this commercial kind of confuses that again. Their messaging is pretty bad. They need to come out
Yeah, but
and
the thing is
fix all that.
Is if you caught it in there too, she's saying Windows. She didn't say Xbox.
Oh, yeah.
She was saying Windows.
Yep.
So
Microsoft message is always bad. They always.
well, it
bad
is.
enough.
It is. And my whole thing is my takeaway was from this, especially watching it and just kind of rewatching it, is like I bet that what they mean by the whole your entire Xbox library is that it's just going to end up being something in a situation where you can carry over all your digital shit,
Right.
right? Which
Yeah,
then
but
at
are
that
you
point,
saying your Xbox console library or your Xbox Windows library? Do you think there's still going to be a difference?
they might migrate shit over. If it's going to be all digital at that point, then what would it even matter?
Right.
Because here's my thoughts on this thing. The way I'm kind of taking it away, and the way she mentioned Windows more than once, I'm thinking it's going to be almost like a desktop, like almost like a streaming device, right? Where it's going to have all your storefronts, and you just click on them. So like you can take you'll have your Xbox library somewhere, right, Pickles? But at the same time, you're going to have your PC Xbox and your console Xbox because they're all going to be like an app now. You see what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Right. Right.
So it's still going to be two
that's what I'm
separate
saying.
libraries, but I'll have one device that can play both libraries.
Hey,
And I'll be
that's-
able to
that's
play
how I'm-
probably my Steam library, my other libraries too.
Right, and that's what I'm taking away from it.
Okay.
Well, you're wicked hot. What do you think?
Well, Pickles got me really thinking about the word
Bowling.
consoles. Bowling, folks. Make sure you tune in Sunday, folks.
Gotta get Limp Bizkit. Keep bowling,
Pickles
bowling,
got
bowling.
me really thinking about when they use the word consoles, because my immediate thought was like, are they going to do a 2 different SKU, or would they do something where it's very similar, same thing, maybe just change the like the SSD size per se, something like that? Because do you think they're going to do a 2 SKU like a Series X and a Series S again?
No,
I feel
it's
like
going
they
to be
won't
one.
do that again. This was a learning experience while they did that. because it ended up kind of running into some problems. So I think that if they make 2 consoles with the way they worded it, they'll have something very similar, just be based off storage. But for me, the way the library goes, it's with this console, you have to blur the lines. With this next console, you cannot have that defined line anymore between, like Piggles is saying, with the PC library, and then you have your Xbox library. Because yes, some things like you can transfer save data, but it has to be one. Like, it has to meet up. So you have all your library there.
Right.
And then obviously you can, I understand the idea of the new Xbox because you're going to have all the storefronts. They are third party now. So in a sense, they're offering you every store that they sell the game in so that their percentage of getting your money is higher. So they're going to get your money no matter what with the way this is set up. In regards to the handheld, I'm personally not interested. Again, off something Piggle said, the handheld for me, the selling point for me is if all my Xbox games, every single one that I have bought, maybe not the 360, that's fine, but Xbox One and up, allow me to download all of them natively, not just my Play Anywhere titles. That's where you're losing me. And like, I've been with Xbox for like 20 years. So it's like, it's just a no for me in that sense. So that's where I draw the line. But with this next system, it has to be all together now. Everything. They have to figure it out.
All right. Well, let's see here. We got Protos. Sir X Man, what do you think about this?
I'm buying a new console. I just hope one thing. I got my memory cards from my ex. Just let me be, instead of waiting for downloading again, let me just be able to put my cards in the back of the new console like I do in the S and just upgrade. And the X and just upgrade them. Just
Right.
upgrade and format, don't format the card, but, download, what do you call that daggone thing again? You know what I'm talking about, the update for the game.
Right.
Being it with the card going, and it's like, that's all I want. Do not take away my card ability.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was thinking about that earlier.
Wait forever. I don't want to wait forever to re-download them damn games again. And then you know how long it takes with Halo Master Chief? It's ridiculous.
Right.
What if they don't offer that?
That's pretty much
I didn't even think. X-Men, I didn't even think of that. I never even thought about having the external SSD carry over with me to the next system. Like, that actually is.
And that's what us older gamers are here for, to make you think about the little things that are important. Ain't that right, Barry?
Yeah, I thought about it earlier, but I was like, they got to have that slot. Even if they have a new expansion bay for NVMe, they still have to have the old slot because you can't stiff us on that.
You're right. And that's the truth. You got to have that slot, man. Because, you made people pay all this money for that part and that card. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You got to have it.
I feel like they might fuck us with that. I don't know.
Did you hear the part where she was talking about and coming with a new controller for it?
Yeah. Hey, if I'm buying a new console, I better get a new controller. I mean, come on.
Oh, fuck.
Well,
New style of controller. Right? Yeah, it's going to have the haptic feedback and all that fun stuff. Why can't we have it now?
Because we suck.
Well, I'm sure they'll make controllers for PlayStation with haptic feedback. So there you go.
They already got haptic feedback over there.
No, but Xbox will make Xbox controllers for PlayStation. Don't be shocked. All the games are going over there. The controllers could go too.
Oh my god!
I knew you were going. That's why I sent that in the chat, because I knew you were going to go there.
Hey, they kind of need them because the PlayStation controller sucks. Let's be honest here. We're all here. We're all talking about this right now.
Bro,
yeah, we're all just comfortable with Xbox controllers.
Yeah,
now.
me too.
We're not used to the old style controller, because I used to play with the controller like that, but
right.
So many years with the Xbox controller, it's hard to go back, man.
Xbox has the best controller, period. The D-pad and everything. It's perfect. In my opinion, it's the perfect controller.
Wait, what about
when they came out with the S controller for the OG Xbox?
Yeah.
Oh, that was like a godsend.
I almost
Game-
imported one of those.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That was a long
How
time
did it
ago.
work with the PlayStation?
No, I had everything.
Yeah.
Hey,
me
man,
too, seriously.
I'm an Xbox guy, but the problem is I don't kiss everyone's ass. When they piss me off, I go at them.
That's right.
That's all. A lot of
Yeah.
people will be like,
Yeah.
"Oh, how dare you?" And like, no. If you get me angry, I'm going to go after you. I still own the Xboxes. I'm good to go, but not happy about it. But nothing I could do. I'm stuck with it. Yes, Dizzy Delta. I do like the D-pad for the fighting games on Xbox. That's why I was hoping Marvel vs. Capcom would come
Oh,
out, and took us 6 months to get it, but it's perfect. So
Which one though? Because like I hate that Xbox One D-pad, but like the Xbox 360 D-pad, I felt pretty good.
the 360 I thought was good. The one, I don't know why it was like clicked into the controller. I don't know why.
It was super clicky.
Yes.
It was just like ugh.
Yeah, it was
I'm gonna
very
tell you,
strange.
the elite controller D-pad is amazing.
I like the Series X
For
controller.
fighting
I think that D-pad is perfect for the Xbox.
Wait, question on,
In my opinion.
Sir X-Man, you said the Elite controller. Which D-pad do you use on the Elite controller?
I use the circular one
You know it's weird.
for
I'm
fighting
weird.
games.
I
The
switched
dish.
out the circular one for the cross D-pad.
Well,
I
when
liked
you're
it.
playing fighting game, when you're playing fighting
Like the old
games and
school.
stuff like that, the D-pad is perfect. But when you're playing shooters, I just switch and pull it out, and I just put the cross ones in.
Yeah,
the
I
one that's
changed.
a
Yeah.
regular D-pad.
You know what's funny? I actually prefer fighting games with the PlayStation controller because of where the D-pad is. It's in
A lot of
the
people
number
do.
one position. So when I'm like
The-
left, right, down, up,
The-
Which PlayStation controller though? The PS4 one or the PS5 one?
Oh, you know what? I really started playing fighting games on the PS4, so I do like that one. I probably like the PS4 one just a little bit more.
The
just 'cause I was
PS4 one
just playing a lot more with it.
has the better D-pad because it has the inlay for your thumb. They took that out of
Yep.
the 5, and I don't know why. It's like slippery on the 5. Whatever.
Yeah, it is. It is. But then again, I got a whole lot of gripes about that DualSense 5 anyway, especially now because I'm starting to get stick drift.
Yep.
And playing Dark Ages with stick drift can go fuck itself.
Bro, I was playing I just finished Warhammer, Space Marine 40K. Yeah, Warhammer 40K Space Marine, the first one. And oh my god, dude, there's some days where I wish I streamed it. I was raging, Perry.
Hey, you didn't see me play Vampire on Xbox One, like, I don't know, 10 years ago when it came out? Dude, I'm live on stream. The game has a stamina meter, if I could say that right, stamina meter. And I'm like, you're a fucking vampire. Why do you have stamina meter? You know what I mean? So I'm fighting these guys, and when the meter runs out, your guy stops, and he can't run away. So I got like 10 guys like chasing me and killing me. Dude, I'm live. I take the case and I rip the case right in half. And I freaking fling the case.
Oh my god. Dude, I
had to order another case on eBay.
Dude, chapter 14 to like the last 117, I was in a fit of rage. I was getting chased around. I didn't have enough ammo. I'm playing on easy. I'm asking the game. I'm like, the jumping mechanic wasn't working. It wasn't showing me where I was supposed to land, so I kept jumping into a pit of abyss and restarting my checkpoint. I'm like, who the fuck designs these goddamn mechanics in this game?
Oh, I say that all the time.
Developers. Oh man, I was losing it, dude.
Frank,
but anyway, great game.
What do you think about all this?
I am very confused. There's a lot we don't know. I was saying this earlier. We are into this stuff like heavily, and we don't even know what the hell she's talking about. So that's a problem.
Yeah.
I don't want to wait to find out. I'm not playing games with this stuff. I have access to a PC. I'm good. I'm building another PC. I'm just gonna buy games on Steam. And then if one day I get this thing and it plays everything and it plays Steam, great. If not, I still have my PC here and I'm good to go. I really don't plan on buying this thing. If somehow, because I know we were talking about this earlier, if like GTA 6 runs at 60 frames on that and nothing else, I'll take my 2 Series X's and trade them in and get one just for that. But I'm not buying this thing otherwise. There's no point. If it's going to just have Windows and run all the games that I can run now anyway,
Well,
I don't need it.
that's a great point, because GTA 6, if this thing does come out next year with GTA 6, that will be the most powerful way to play GTA 6.
But it's not coming on PC when it's released. They said
But it's
that.
coming out on
They're
Xbox.
only doing on console.
But it's
right?
coming out on Xbox, so and that thing is more powerful, right? So
But see, that's the
that might be the
confusing thing.
ticket to play GTA at 4K 60 frames per second or 4K 120, depending on how powerful this thing is.
This
But
is
if
the
we can get
problem, though.
spec-
Well, and are they gonna make are they still gonna make Xbox versions, or are they just gonna make PC versions? Because why would they make, if it runs Windows, why are they gonna make another version? There's no point. It's like stupid. So like, how's
You're
that
right
gonna all
about that,
work?
too.
There's so much stuff
Yeah,
that we
but
don't
they-
know.
But Rockstar already announced and said they were doing consoles first, and then they'll do the PC port later.
Right.
They said
Yes.
that.
But is this considered a console and not PC? That's the whole thing.
Right, we
It's
don't
still
know.
a hybrid, so it's got the console. It'll still be considered a console.
This is something that we have to think about. But if it does play GTA 6, people are going to run out and buy this thing.
Well, of course, it's going to play GTA 6 out of the box because it's going to be the Xbox version and it'll be, a quote unquote Xbox. But at the same time, just like Frank said, I mean, so does that mean then we're getting, like, are people going to have to double dip for Windows versions and Xbox versions of games? Or are they going to
Yeah, that's right.
go out of their way and put both versions of the game in a download? Because, another thing is that basically Microsoft and Xbox, they're swearing off all of their physical shit.
Right.
So it's not like we're going to get a physical copy of any of these games. And for me, honestly, I don't even think this is going to have any spot where you can play physical games on it. I feel like this is going to be all just like, it'll be almost like an S where it's all just digital.
Right. Yeah, I'm sure.
Which, I mean,
No,
which
the S,
would be-
the S has a disc drive, a Blu-ray disc drive.
the
You have a
the
digital
Xbox
one,
Series
and
X.
yeah, it has a Blu-ray drive in it.
Not anymore.
The Series S?
I've got
That's
I've
Series
got the one.
S.
I've got the S with a Blu-ray drive in it.
I'm
The
thinking
Series
you're
S.
thinking the 1S,
He's
man,
thinking
not the
1S.
Series S.
No, the Series S has a disc drive also.
I think you're.
Bro, I got one in my
I
closet.
need you to show me right now.
Yeah, I
I
need
need
to
you to
proof
show
of
me
it.
right
Do
now.
you have like the
It's-
Temu Series S? Like, how?
No,
'Cause
it
mine doesn't have
also-
that.
it
It's a
got-
legendary Marmoset Series S.
Like I made a hole myself.
He took a Dremel and cut a hole in
No,
it.
you know what? Y'all, okay, I'll make the correction to myself. You might be right because I still had an Xbox Series Xbox, the new Xbox One version.
Okay.
So and it
Right,
has this
yeah,
drive, and
so
they
it's the
both were
one.
white. So
Yeah, the
Yeah,
the
I
One
forgot
S.
about that.
yeah,
One
I
S has a
moved
disc
over to
drive.
I moved over to the Xbox Series X, but I still had the one. That's what it was. That's my fault.
Right.
Sorry
Okay.
about
So
that.
then, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, because the Series S itself is an all digital console, just like your all digital PS5. And I feel like that whatever unit they offer is what's going to be, again, the quote unquote console. I feel like more this is just going to be a desktop box that's going to stream all this stuff. It's not going to have a disk drive, and then that goes into your whole porting your library over. It'll make, I mean, easy use. It would definitely be better because basically you're just shifting downloads over from one area to another, as opposed to having to re-rip, stuff continually. But yeah, it's, are they going to commit then to having two separate files in one download for an Xbox game and then a PC game? As Wicked is just like dying over there. He had
Well,
a mute.
I'm keeping my Series X then because I watch Blu-rays too. So, so I'm keeping it. I'll have both of them. I'm not gonna get rid of it.
The other issue I have is I'm not buying these $400 storage cards, like, or $200 storage. Like, that thing better take an
Oh,
NVMe. Like, that's it.
well, then you stay on PC then, because that's not gonna happen.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's where
It
this could
better
be a
take
problem.
NVMe and the storage cards
Well,
if they want to
here's the
succeed.
thing. If it's not more powerful than my PC, and you have to use proprietary storage, and you have to do all this stuff, and it's gonna be like $1,000, like, I'm not gonna buy it. If it has an NVMe slot, you know, and it's a little bit more user friendly, maybe at some point I'll pick it up. But I don't see, for someone like me, I don't see the point, because they're literally telling you, she's literally saying, like, if you're on Windows, you're good. I could get Game Pass. I could play all the same games. I could access all my stuff if they make this universal app. But I don't
It's
see
funny.
them.
They didn't mention Game Pass once in this promo.
Nope, I noticed
They
that
really
too. They
didn't.
didn't notice it at all. They didn't mention it at all. But the other thing too that I don't see happening is, like I was just saying before, like I don't see them making two versions of games. Number one, like maybe the Series X version of GTA will play on this thing, and then like when the Windows version comes out, you could play that. Like I don't know how that's gonna work. And number two, how are you gonna convince like Rockstar to be like, yo, if they buy GTA on the Xbox store, they also get it on like the other store, or like how's that all gonna work? Like there's so many variables that we don't know right now. Companies
What if
want you
they
to
make-
double dip.
Hey, what if they make
That's true.
GTA play anywhere on Xbox where you can play it on the PC also?
That'd be
But you
crazy.
still need a PC. You still need a PC version for the Play Anywhere titles right now. Like
Right.
today,
No, but
if you
there
Play
no,
Anywhere,
but there would be an update for it if you download it through PC, because you can play the game that some games that you own, they're not in Game Pass.
Right.
You can still download
Right.
them.
Yeah.
but
to
all
your
it's
Right,
doing,
right.
all it's doing is downloading the PC version of that game. That's all it's doing right now
Yeah.
today.
Uh-huh.
So I mean,
But
there
if
has
they
to
come out
a
and make
PC
it
version
play
has to
anywhere,
exist.
eh,
Like for Play Anywhere to work right now, a PC version has to exist, and they literally just download the PC version on your PC, and your save syncs
Yeah.
over, and you're good.
Like a
So
bound.
Yeah,
and that's the same thing with the
that's why-
Ally.
Yeah, that's why you don't they have Play Anywhere versions of every single Xbox game, because there's not an PC version of it.
Well, that's why you can't do Play Anywhere of Halo 5, because there's no
Right,
PC
right.
version of
No
Halo
PC
5, so it
version.
wouldn't work. Right. So that's a
Uh-oh.
big problem they have to overcome that a lot of people aren't realizing. Like it's not just like, oh, they can make it Play Anywhere and you could download the Xbox version. It's like there has to be a whole PC port for this to work for every single game. So how the hell is that going to work? Unless they have this universal app thing. And in that case, then I really don't need my Series X's, because I could download all the Xbox games I bought on my PC. So it's like,
and just a Game Pass, it got just a PC Game Pass.
yeah, it's a double-edged sword. It's like that's why there's so much unknown that we're gonna find out over the course of this next year that's gonna make or break this thing. We're gonna have to find all this out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I
They're-
want my
they're gonna have to
bowling
be
game
clear.
to be Play Anywhere.
Right.
I don't care about your bowling game, X-Man.
But what if the PBA is like, yeah, we want like $1 billion to put that
The
out?
PBA's like, I'm putting my foot down, bitches.
What if who's like a super famous bowler? What if he's like, no, you're not putting my likeness on Windows unless you pay me? Like this could happen.
I mean, all jokes aside, it really could actually.
Famous
The
bowler.
PBA, folks, they're at our front door. They're demanding money. The picket lines are long and far. Can't see them, folks. Can't see them.
Those guys
They'll
are
do
broke.
like
Willy
Hasbro
Wonka.
did. They'll do like Hasbro
Oh.
did with the Magic cards. They'll just start sending Pinkertons to everybody.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey.
That's
For some
right.
reason, like Sir X-Man's in the league.
I'm still waiting for them to put my golf on PC, because I don't want to buy that damn thing again.
You know what's holding them up? The Walrus wants like $10 million to be able to be put on Play
Oh,
Anywhere.
Sadler? Craig Sadler?
Yeah,
Bro, I
That's,
feel like
that's,
That's
actually,
Sadler.
that's a 2K published game. That's probably why
Oh, okay.
they published the golf game. Yeah.
But
If
then
PB
there's another big problem here too. For instance, Rockstar has their own store. So how the hell are they
Yeah,
going to
they
be
do.
like, oh, it's okay for you to just like not download the Rockstar launcher and play it over here? Like even Steam, you still have to go through the Rockstar thing. And like Epic, like how is Fortnite going to work? Are they going to be like, oh, I guess you don't have to have the Epic store anymore? Like they're all trying to get storefronts moving, and Xbox is being like, now we're going to bypass that. Like, how is that all going to work? Like, there's so like, are you going to click on Fortnite and it's going to open the Epic launcher and then you got to go through that? Like, I don't want to do all that. I mean, you have to do it on PC anyway, but it's just confusing. Like, there's so much stuff they have to work out. That's why I don't know if this is going to come to fruition the way we think it is.
Shout out to
Because
JD and the
there's
Milkman in the
much.
chat. Go ahead.
What's up? There's so many obstacles that which they may have been working on for years and we don't know it, because to announce something like this is bold. So we got to see where they go with this. And I hope they have a way that I can just play all my games on the PC and it would be great. But I don't know if that's going to happen. So they might say, like I know Perry was saying earlier, they could just say, hey, everything moving forward will work on both. But I don't know how they can promise that, because other publishers might not want to do that. They might want you to double dip. Square Enix might want you to buy it on Steam and on Xbox and on PlayStation. Like, we don't know. They might not just sign off on this and say it's all good.
What if Microsoft says if it goes in our store, you've already agreed to our terms of service, so you got to have both. It automatically downloads it on everything.
The problem with that is you're going to have developers that say, F you, we're not supporting you. We're going to put it on PC and PlayStation.
Parody.
Because they're not, what's the point? If they have a smaller install base and they have to agree to this crazy term, they might just say, screw it, we won't put it on there.
Give us a Manhunt remake, says Hockey Fan. Okay.
And like you said before too, what's the incentive for Microsoft? Because what if I buy games on CD keys in Steam and just bypass their store completely? So they made a few bucks on the hardware, but then what? What do they gain from this?
I don't know.
I buy games on with a CD key and put the code in my Xbox. It goes.
Well, I'm saying, like, if you buy it.
No, he's saying it works, but Microsoft ain't getting a cut out of it. They're not getting a cut out of that CD key that you bought. You see what I'm saying? Right. That's what he's trying to say.
And they're not getting a cut. If you buy a game that they don't publish on Steam, like if you buy Final Fantasy VII on Steam, Microsoft gets $0 because they didn't publish the game and it's not their storefront. If you buy Halo on Steam, yeah, they get money because it's their game and they got to split it with Steam. So that's the other thing I don't understand. Like, why would you have another storefront on there that you have to give them a cut of when you could just have your own thing? Only?
Well, if you think about it, Microsoft is just trying to figure out a way to make everything convenient in one place. You know, where you can play all the games in one place. I don't, believe it or not, I don't like all the games being on one console. I want my games to be on my console.
Right.
And I got a PC for everything else.
Yeah.
But I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to make one ecosystem where you can play everything in the other storefronts in one seamless place with ease. That's what they're trying to do. And you don't have to have a large PC to do it. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're trying to do.
Brian, what's up, man?
It's
Go ahead.
I mean, it's very ambitious, if that's the case. But at the same time, it's also then you got to start getting developers to buy in too.
You know, it took
because
them a
again,
while
like
to get it there, put their games on Game Pass. Just slowly started to do it now.
Yeah, but then again, just like Frank said, because a lot of because they do want you to double dip. It's there. Yeah, there's a lot of moving parts with this. And it seems like, and while some of it is really ambitious and would be, again, obviously, ideally, that would be good for the consumer. You put all your shit in one spot, but, then you're going to have all these developers who don't maybe want to deal with that either, like Frank was saying.
Because what's the incentive for them to even another publisher, like, say, Square? What's the incentive for them to release it on the Microsoft Xbox store if this thing's going to have Steam and Steam is just, hey, you put it here, you give us 20%, done deal? Why would they agree to put it on Microsoft store? It's still going to be accessible through Xbox if Steam is on Xbox. It's like there's a lot of big issues with this, and I don't see Xbox making the money through this. Like, there's no, like, it literally makes no sense to me. And they're not just doing this because they're our friends. Like, they're trying to be a business and make money. And it seems like a silly way to do it, but I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something.
Well, hey, they thought Game Pass was going to make them a shit ton of money.
They
Just
sure
saying.
did.
I like Game Pass. I don't have a problem with it.
Not saying
I
that
use
anybody has a problem with it. I use Game Pass. I don't have a problem with it. But at the same time, it didn't do what Microsoft had envisioned it doing.
Yep.
Or I'm nervous of
You
going
know,
down in price.
it didn't get it. Yeah, that's why it keeps going up in price. It didn't give them that whole net. You know, it didn't give them the dreams. You know, the fulfilled dreams of their Netflix style subscription model that they were getting. I mean, it's not a bad service. Don't get me wrong. It
Right.
is what it is, and it works. And I use it, and we use it, and whoever's here uses it, and that's
Yeah.
fine and well. But it's definitely, if it was making them the money that they wanted it to make, it wouldn't be getting jacked up every 6 months. And we know damn well a price hike is coming.
Oh, yeah.
I think 25. I'm thinking
You
25.
know, you know whose subscription service getting jacked up, and you still really ain't getting no advantage to it. I ain't gonna say no names.
Now go ahead and say the name. Say the name.
Sony.
Say my name.
I mean, and again, so Sony's subscription service ain't
Yeah.
perfect either.
Oh, it's
I
it's
use
even
it,
worse.
but I also use. But see, and here's the thing, you know, for me, what works for me is I use the bottom tier of both subscription services. I pay
Yeah, because all you
$10
need is
a
the
month for
online
game.
pictures and the save. That's all you need.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it's like with the what do they call it for PlayStation Essential, where it's like it's $80 a year. I pay that. I get a
Essentials,
free
yeah.
game every month. Yeah, I get a free game a month. That's fine for me. With Game Pass, I pay my $10 a month. I play whatever the hell I want when I have access to it, and I'm good to go. I'm not downplaying the services at all. You know, but let's be real. Let's be honest. If it was making them the money that they wanted, we wouldn't be paying higher prices now, would we?
Yeah, but I also get my EA access in there. I play my games on EA access, trust me. I also get
And
my cloud savings everywhere. I get to play on PC, and I do play games on my phone. You know, through
yeah,
XCloud. You know,
and
so I mean,
yeah,
I get a lot for it. Believe it or
Yeah.
not, I do.
no,
Correct, definitely
I'm
bang
not
hits the
disagreeing
bank
with
as
you,
well.
man. You know, I've played my Xbox games on my phone. You know, again, I'm not downplaying the service. I'm just saying
It's
in
it's
the
fun to
grand
play
scheme of,
when you ain't got nothing else to do somewhere, ain't it?
oh, right, for sure. I'm not downplaying it. You know, I enjoy the service. I've said it before, but it's just not doing the numbers. And this is for both sides. You brought up PlayStation, it's for both sides. You know, it's not doing the numbers they want it to. That's why we continually see price increases.
Yep.
You know what's sad? They never tell their numbers, so we really don't know how good or bad are they doing. They don't say no numbers, dude.
Well,
They
if
don't
it was
brag. They
doing
don't
if it
brag on it. Even when they
well, that's
doing good,
fine,
they don't
but
brag on it.
okay, well then on the inverse of that, X-Man, if it was doing as well as they wanted them to do, wouldn't they be bragging about those numbers?
Nope. I've seen Microsoft over the years don't brag about nothing like that. They only say if like games are top sellers, but as far as people and market cap, you can check to see if they're doing good with with how Microsoft, and then you can look at the thing and see how much they've made in that division when it's time for the revenue. You know what I'm saying? Reviews. And they're
Yeah,
actually doing pretty good every time, dude.
yeah,
So
yeah.
they're
I mean,
growing, but
they're
they
making
don't tell
money
people.
hand over fist,
Yeah. And it all
you know.
doesn't come from games. It comes from believe it or not, it comes from the subscription in games, dude. It does count. And I just gotta
I mean,
pick up this stupid split now.
oh, jeez.
Right, dude.
So really quick in the chat, I want to shout out to JD once again. The poll results: does the Xbox Series S have a disk drive? 81% said no, and 18% said yes. I don't know who said yes, but
It was
Me?
18%. Yeah,
That was Sir X-Man and his alternate account.
Me?
No, dude, I voted for
But
having it just
I corrected myself and said I made a mistake. I was wrong and I forgot. See, I'm not
It's all-
afraid to admit a wrong.
No,
It's
we
all
all
good.
around.
It's all good. It's how we keep it. We keep it
Yeah,
real
no,
around here.
Wicked.
We're just gonna bust
Wicked.
balls over just like you bust my
What?
balls over having a fucking Xbox mic.
Ooh.
It ain't
I
Sunday.
know.
You can't say bust your balls.
What?
Oh, okay, okay.
You got it.
Yeah, we'll see when Sunday comes around, Sir X-Man.
We're gonna fuck your ass up.
We're gonna have to see about that, sir.
All righty.
Damn, I ain't never heard X-Man drop an F-bomb on the show here. That's a first. He's serious now.
He's
Yeah,
This
angry.
is serious
Xbox-
business.
All this
I dropped
Xbox talk's got
F-bomb before
riled
on the
up.
show.
I think.
dropped
Well,
F-bombs
then I
on
don't
the show
recall. You
before.
don't do it all that often.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Getting real serious and hot over there.
So who's before we get off this topic? Who the hell's buying this thing?
I am.
As far as you guys on the panel.
I am.
All
As
right.
of right now,
You better start saving then.
I'll
The
be all
only-
right.
Yeah, let's
The only way I'm buying it is if it does something I can't do on the PC or elsewhere, and I'll have to trade in both my Series X's.
You
for it,
better
'cause
trade
I'm
them in
paying
now because they're
$1,000.
worth money now, whereas they won't be worth money when this thing comes out.
No,
Just saying.
Oh, yeah.
You know what it does, Frank? You know what it does differently?
What's
You
that?
just push a button. It turns on the Xbox and your TV, and you just go to the game, and you push a button and you go.
I don't know if it's going to be that simple. If it's Windows,
Oh
man,
my
I don't know.
god!
If it's Windows,
I gotta
know.
see.
Might have
Nah,
to come with a
that'd be-
mouse and keyboard.
Right.
I do hope they make an improvement on that when this new one comes out,
Yeah.
because that mouse and keyboard is very limited on the Xboxes.
They'll make elite mice and keyboards. Don't worry.
They did that with the Razer version.
Yep.
Now that one worked. That one with the mouse and keyboard works really good. But they need to have people have their own coding for they have their own mouse and keyboard. They need to work on that for the next one. Because it works good with Flight Simulator, the mouse and keyboard. You need it if you playing on your Xbox. You need that mouse and keyboard.
Right. All right. Let's move over to our next topic here. It seems like Marathon has been delayed indefinitely.
You think?
Yeah. I think this game is getting
way.
canceled. I think it's getting canceled immediately.
Good.
What do you guys think?
yep, good.
Hey, that man got that money. He don't care no more. He got like 80 expensive sports cars now to brag about.
Who?
That's
Or he
right.
left. He don't
Noof?
care. I forgot the original owner of Bungie.
Oh, that guy? Oh,
Got
screw
his
Bungie.
name. Yeah, that
I hope
guy.
they shut
Yeah,
Bungie
he got
down.
his money and he left.
Listen, Bungie is the biggest slut bag known to man in the gaming industry, okay? They went from Apple to Microsoft to Sony to... Didn't they go somewhere else and then they went back to Sony? Like Activision?
Yeah.
It's
It
like,
was
get out of here.
Microsoft, Activision, and then they went to Sony after that. Sony's the last one.
Yeah, well, screw
But
Bungie. They should have...
Sony got
Listen to me. You have to... You understand something, right? If Bungie would have just stayed with Microsoft, we would have had better Halo games right now.
Yep.
That ain't no lie.
But no, they had to leave and go to Activision and go to Sony. And guess what? Now they have one of the crappiest reputations known to man. And I'm glad their crappy game got delayed, and I hope it gets canceled.
Oh,
They
I hope
still
that
didn't
team-
produce
I think
anything.
that whole team is gone. I think that whole team is gone, dude. I
Good.
think Bungie's. I think Sony's gonna get rid of them altogether.
I hope so. I'm dying for that day.
They didn't do
Yeah.
anything since they got bought. They didn't make anything.
No, they
Nothing's
just
come
stole
out.
everyone's money. They
Yeah.
Oh, they-
rimrodded Sony.
Yeah.
But yeah, give us $3 billion. What was it? 3.5 million or billion?
Yes. No, they got $6 billion. It was
Hold
$6
on, I'll
$6
look
billion.
billion.
They got more than Vince McMahon.
Wait a minute.
No, he got 9 billion. Wait a minute.
Sony buy Bungie for. Hold on. 3.6 billion.
Holy shit! For what?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was more than
Well, they
Oh,
got
and then
that.
they with 3.6 billion. Yeah, that was it. And they've made nothing. They've produced nothing for them. And that was how many years
Shut
ago?
them down.
2022. So it's been 3 years and they've done nothing.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
you know
right,
what they
because
did?
Destiny 2 is already out, so yeah, they have done jack and shit.
Yep.
Now you know what they did. They told Sony, okay, they told them they wanted Bungie to review a game coming out. I forgot the name of the game. And everybody said it was good, it was fine. Then they said, Bungie, take a look at this, see how good the game
It was
is. And
Factions.
then Bungie said, no, I don't think it was Faction. I think it was something else too. It was, I guess it was 2 games. And then Bungie said, no, this is crap. I wouldn't put this out. You need to cancel that.
Yeah, it was
And
Factions.
instead of going with what they were building, and Sony listening to them because they thought they were the kings of that stuff, they could have had another game out there. Listening to them.
Yep.
It's stupid. They should have just made Destiny 3 and called it a day.
Right.
Or actually made Destiny 2 worth a shit.
Yeah, Destiny 1 was still better than Destiny 2.
Oh yeah, I wholeheartedly. That, you know, and then the whole 10-year plan that they said they had with Destiny 1,
Yep.
only to come out with Destiny 2, what, a year later? It's like, okay, well, I guess we're shitting the bed on this one.
That was stupid.
Let's go around real
'Cause
quick.
at least in Destiny 1, the DLC was fucking worth it.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, we'll start with you, Sir X, man. What do you think
About which
about Marathon being delayed indefinitely? I'm going down the line like one by one. We got a whole group opinion, but
it looked interesting to me. I'm probably one of the few people that thought about maybe picking it up when it came out because I like the concept. I like the concept of it. They do need to tweak some of the graphics of the game that we saw, but I like the concept of the game, the way it was structured, what they were showing me.
right.
But you know, a little bit of the movement was a little bit off. They didn't talk about how the targeting works, how your weapons would work, how you upgrade to them, how you keep them. Because anything you upgrade to, if you don't die and lose at the end, you kept the weapons.
Yeah.
So I wanted to know more about that, but they didn't give us none of that. So the concept was good, but the implementation of what you were showing wasn't good. Like we say about some Xbox games or how Microsoft talks about what they want to do. There wasn't no detail about the game.
Right.
You had a 20-minute thing, and I didn't learn anything. That was the problem. The concept of the game was really nice. I told people I think about the Black Zone in the Division. You know, the Dark Zone in the Division. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, that's what I thought of that, and they were putting it on a bigger scale. That's how I felt about the game. You keep what you kill, and I like that concept. But that was about it that I got out of it. All right, I'm done. I'm just speaking my piece on it.
Proto Foxy, what do you think?
Good. Good. Fuck that fucking game. Fuck that piece of shit what they were calling Marathon. Fuck it.
I agree.
Fuck it straight to hell. That was trash. They did my boy Marathon dirty by releasing this fucking extraction shooter bullshit that they tried to sell actual gameplay mechanics as special features to. Fuck it. Fire everybody at fucking Bungie and just start over.
Agreed.
That's my thoughts on it.
You're wicked hot. What do you think?
Oh man, you know, I'm a little bit on the. I kind of dabble in both ideas from Proto and Sir X, man. I didn't really hate the idea. I didn't really hate the concept of the game. I thought it was kind of intriguing and different. But where they lost me was the price range or the price of the game being like $40.
Right.
That really threw me for a loop because I wanted nothing to do with it at $40, especially with a lot of things being rough around the edges. I didn't like going in there and, you know, say you go for a run and you bring you good loot, you can lose that loot forever. You know what I mean? It's not just what you're extracting. I think what you're bringing into the game when it starts, you can also lose as well.
You only lost the loot that you won in the game. Everything else before that, from your previous wins, you would have kept. But everything else you got in that fight, you would have lost.
Okay, gotcha. So, Yeah, either way, even with that, I'm probably gonna pass on this, even if it does come out. But
Right.
yeah, I'm all good. Delay it inevitably. It needs a lot of work.
DOA, DOA, DOA.
Agreed.
I wish we had another DOA. Yeah. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
Hey, did you pick up Stellar Blade on PC, Sir X-Man?
No,
That means he got it.
I've got porn. I don't need that.
Demonetized. Anyway.
No, yeah,
Nah, it's all right. You're good.
For that.
So, Pickles, what do you think of this? Even though you probably don't even know what this is.
I don't, and I don't pay attention to games that are coming out because I'm just going to get disappointed. So all you guys can be disappointed because you're not getting crap, and I'm not disappointed because I don't pay attention to things.
All right.
Like you, Wicked on Sunday. Oh, did I do that?
Oh,
Man,
wow.
trash talk just
Quiet,
keeps
Urkel.
coming, man.
I know you. This guy's a little chatty Cathy down here.
Oh.
Oh,
Don't hate.
Frank,
appreciate.
what the hell do you think of Marathon getting indefinitely delayed?
That's good. They learned from Concord that they are miserable at making live service games over there in general. The whole place. We need another extraction shooter. Like we need a hole in the head. Nobody's playing them anymore. I mean, there are people playing them, but it's not like it was in 2016. I think it's good that they delayed it. I hope they cancel it, and they gotta, if they're gonna do live service stuff, they gotta go back to a franchise that we know and just start over. Like, don't try to make something weird like this. Like, just go back to something. Killzone.
They need to make one live service game every other year. You know what I mean? Helldivers 2 is doing good for them. Just leave that alone. That's your moneymaker for now. When that burns out, have another game made. You know what I mean? Well, I mean, they're trying to make like 25 of these things. It's like no one cares.
No, and there's too many. The market's flooded with this stuff. It's just Marathon looked like another one that we see all the time. They come and go. Like, and on top of it, to charge money for it, it's one thing if it was free to play with like microtransactions. Okay, you'll get money through that, whatever. But it's just not. It wasn't going to get them anywhere, and I'm glad that they delayed it, and I hope they cancel it.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll move on from this. We all don't like this game except for Sir X-Man. So there you go. Let's go over to. We might as well jump into this. This will be a quick one. Speaking of canceled Sony games, I'm very angry right now.
Uh-oh.
I've been saying this for years. I even said this on Noof Nukem's Gaming Fuse. Why don't you give us a Jumping Flash VR game for the PS5? Well, guess what? Little did I know they were actually working on one, and they canceled it.
Ooh.
Shinhei Yoshida broke the news last week, or I'd like to call him Shithead Yoshida. He broke the news that Sony was working on a Jumping Flash game for PSVR 2, and they canceled it internally. Very angry right now.
Sony ain't got no money. Sony ain't got no money.
Yeah, well, Xbox got no balls, so there you go.
They're about equal then.
That's true. Okay, so does anybody care about this? Does anybody want to give their opinion?
I didn't even know about it. So.
It is.
All right, let's move on to the next one then. I know some people are going to care about this topic, and that is we are returning once again to Silent Hill.
Oh, God, not again. Jesus.
Bloober Team has announced they're working on a remake of Silent Hill 1.
Way to go, Sony.
Yeah, but you have Silent Hill 2 coming to Xbox this year.
Sony game, though.
Yeah, you just had to wait a while.
That's Konami.
Yeah.
So wait a minute. When Silent Hill 2 comes to Xbox this year, you're not going to play it?
No, I'm waiting on my Tomb Raider to come out. That's the only long.
Tomb Raider just got
game I
canceled. I
want.
just read about it on Twitter right now.
You so full of crap.
Go check.
Yeah, they just canceled. They sold out.
Are you
Who
serious?
sold out? I think we just broke X-Man.
Yeah. 10 Cent bought it, and they're gonna put it in the basement.
What if
It's
Laura
just-
Croft is only in the Stellar Blade PS5 version? Then what are you gonna do?
Nope. There's only one Laura Croft, bro.
Yeah, you're looking at her. I'm gonna dress up as her next week.
Wow.
That's your plan for winning bowling. This is distract him because you're dressed like Laura Croft.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Giant triangle titties out there, and he won't know what's going on.
I'll get the pointy
He'll
ones.
demolish him.
You really want me to wear Daisy Dukes for him?
Oh god.
Yo.
Okay, no one said anything about you wearing Daisy Dukes. You just
Yes.
offered that right up. That
Correct,
just
man.
rolled right off the
I
tongue.
mean, yeah,
This
you
guy's
did.
got a
You did.
Daisy Dukes outfit.
They're laid
That's what
out in
that
the
means.
bed already. He's ready to go.
The
Oh yeah,
shorts
he
and
is. He's
cowboy
ready.
boots.
He's just waiting for it.
He's
He's
gonna
like,
be singing
now's
in
my
it.
time to shine.
I've been
Oh,
waiting for them to ask me to wear the Daisy Dukes. Finally.
You know what? That was an opening for him to say, "I got the baby oil," like Diddy.
You do?
I swear I
Uh-oh.
was waiting for Proto to say that.
Oh
No.
God.
Imagine
You wear the
if
Daisy Dukes
Sir
in the
X-Man.
kiddie pool?
Imagine Sir X-Man gets in trouble and Noof has to testify.
Hey, you know what's
He
sad? If
testifies
Noof was
as
here,
Handy Andy.
Yeah.
you know what's sad? If Noof had been here, he would have jumped all over that. You know, leaving
my
yourself
God.
open like that. I told my friend I'm doing a show right now.
Yeah,
Could
look
you
like
imagine?
fucking.
She
Duke's
can
gonna
wait
be
a
in a
minute.
state of depression, bro. They are not gonna win this game. It's 5-1 Florida, and it's 3 minutes
Oh,
left in the
God.
game.
Oh,
Dear God.
Noob,
No,
we
looks
send our
like,
condolences.
Oh,
Don't-
no. Noof's
don't
gonna
jump,
come in
Noof,
here.
don't
Noof's
jump.
gonna come in here and be all depressed.
He's trying to testify and he's doing all the voices and the judge is like, please sir, this is a very serious case.
Imagine Cletus on the stand.
yeah.
They call him to the stand, but they realize
Sir-
Nuke never leaves the seat. He's
Sir,
like,
you're gonna be
Arnold.
you're
Yeah,
gonna
Arnold,
be held
Arnold
in contempt of
testifies.
court. They have to
Sir, if you
escort
don't
him
knock
out.
that off,
Oh God.
if you don't knock that off, we're gonna hold you in contempt. Yeah, feeding deadly.
The whole defense just has all of his personalities and alter ego.
All right.
Are
Well,
y'all talking about the Noofer?
Yeah.
Did you just call him the Noofer?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
new for
A
Brimley.
lot of people.
Nuke Brindley.
At this point, I don't even remember what
That's
the
weird.
topic is. I lost
Silent
the
Hill.
topic of the mention of Daisy Duke, so I'm done.
Silent Hill, I remember.
And the Diddy oil.
Yeah,
The
I-
Diddy oil.
Yo, look at Brian in the chat. No, nothing happened to Tomb Raider, Brian.
I
Nothing
don't know
happened.
why Proto. I don't know why you can't chat in the chat room. You should be able to.
Yeah,
I
they
can't. It's not
just
letting
trying
me.
to piss. They just trying to piss me off because they know Tomb
Oh.
Raider is my favorite game of all
I think you got to
time.
subscribe for
No,
like a minute or
right.
something.
Friday was like Tomb Raider's canceled. What the heck happened to Crystal Dynamics? It's like no, they were good. We're joking.
Okay, so Milfan said, did someone say giant titties? I said giant triangle titties for the record. That's what
me.
was said. Yes, that's what he's got to wear to distract Sir X-Man.
Nah,
Giant triangle titties.
Yeah.
I'm not a titty.
Get it
I'm
right.
I'm not a titty man. I'm a thigh man. All right.
It don't
So,
even matter, Sir X Man. You ain't gonna be. I'm gonna be Laura Croft. I'm Laura Croft.
You know, it's okay. It's okay for everybody to be wrong once in a while, X-Man. It's all right.
you know what? I'm gonna have to put Wicked in for therapy, man, because he got problems.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be playing that Mariah
We all
Carey
got
song.
problems. We're
Why
on the
you
show.
so obsessed with me, and I'm just strike in my freaking in my Tomb Raider outfit. Let me get that on Amazon. Where is it?
Sir
No,
X-Man,
leave it alone.
what do you think about
What's up,
Silent Hill 1 remake coming?
Not interested. Don't care.
Proto
Why?
Foxy, what do you think?
I'm actually super interested. I didn't get the chance to play the Silent Hill 2 remake yet.
Yeah.
And I say yet, I'm going to because I like the Silent Hill games, even though 4 can go fuck itself. There's a section of the game where it's just like my brother was actually playing it, and I saw him get to this part, and I'm just like, nope, done, can't do it.
Man.
It's very rare that a game will ever fucking freak me out, and 4 did it. So screw that one. But like 1 and 2, I loved.
Yep.
So I'm super.
You've never played
interested
Condemned?
I played the shit out of Condemned.
Condemned is great.
That's a game that'll freak you out.
Oh yeah.
I've had jump moments, but there was a part in 4 where it was just like, nope, done, can't do it. But no, I'm super interested. I'm super stoked, and especially because the first one, I actually, again, I enjoyed 1 and 2, but 1 was probably my favorite.
Yeah, me
so
too.
I'm interested to see what they're gonna do. Yeah.
I was so pissed when they announced 2 and not 1, and everyone was like, "Yeah, but 2's more popular." I was like, "I don't give a shit. I want to play 1."
Right, exactly.
1 didn't age too well.
I'll just go back to my PS1.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm down with that too. I definitely want Silent Hill 1 remake. I hope it comes out sooner than later, but who knows? They just announced it, so
Yeah.
probably have to wait a few years.
Konami.
You're
I
wicked
talk
hot.
about Konami.
Konami.
Konami pissed me off.
What happens when
Don't get me
Xbox buys
started
them
on
then?
Konami, X-Man.
Then you're gonna be mad?
No, Konami made me mad because they got the rights to make Bloody Roar, and they won't, and they ain't doing nothing with the license.
Oh.
Yeah, Konami's got the rights and licenses and ownership of a ton of shit that they just let sit around.
I know, right? Right.
What about Castlevania? What about Metal Gear? Because Kojima, he can't get his hands on it because Konami owns it. What was the last thing Konami did with Metal Gear? That fucking shitty fucking zombie game.
Metal.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, that Razor.
That's right.
That Metal Gear Razor. I think. Yeah. Yeah. That was garbage.
They're sitting on all that stuff, all the kick-ass arcade ports from the '90s. That I mean, if they had the ambition to try and at least relicense this shit to redo them, because I mean, we did get a couple in the 360 era, but Konami's Konami, and I could bitch about Konami forever.
And then they wonder why they ain't got no money, right?
They wonder why they're stuck making fucking pachinko machines.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I thought that was Nintendo that does that.
Nope, that's Konami because they were because it was right. God, I forget what after what game it was. Probably after the whole Metal Gear Solid 5 fiasco, where it was like we're shifting our focus into making arcade pachinko machines with our franchises. So they did a Castlevania one. They did a Silent Hill one also. And I'm like, what the fuck are you assholes doing?
Yeah, I got the #1 slot for that one. Thank you. Finally, Jesus. Sorry.
You're wicked hot. What do you think about Silent Hill 1 remake?
Oh. Ooh, okay. My introduction into the Silent Hill series was when Silent Hill 2 remake came to PlayStation 5. I played it for a little while. I did not finish it. I liked it up until I lost a save, and I got so mad that I haven't gone back. I lost
Don't you hate when that happens?
I don't blame you.
Ooh, I want to break shit. I want to put on Limp Bizkit, break stuff, and then just punch holes in drywalls, bro. Because
I'm glad you finished it, because I thought you were gonna say lipstick, so I'm glad you finished it.
yeah, I'm not the guy at the end of fucking Billy Madison that you glad you called.
I know,
That's coming out on 4K, by the way, next month.
Ooh, oh yeah, damn, bro.
And Happy Gilmore as well.
Damn, that's fucking dope. Okay,
Yep.
okay.
I actually own Happy Gilmore in 4K, yeah. So
I need a Waterboy in 4K, but
I
don't know if I'll get this game, to be honest. It'd probably have to be on sale because I don't know.
Real quick, Waterboy is in 3K. You can buy, 4K. You can buy Waterboy in 4K.
Oh, okay, sweet. I never checked it out. I'll have to look. I got it in Blu-ray, but But yeah, I don't know. I'm on the fence about this one. I'm not the big I haven't played like any Resident Evil games, and I've only been introduced to Silent Hill. Oh, that hurt. You threw-
Damn it,
but
Wicked! You got to turn your card in now.
oh, I know, dude. I'm a loser. I gotta do a flying headbutt. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh
Knock
God!
myself out. No, I'm good.
You know, I
I'm
can't see
I'm
what
wait.
he's doing. What'd he do? What happened?
I'm just
He
running
ran his head into
around
the
naked
wall.
and breaking stuff. That's what I'm doing, Sir X-Man.
You're missing the show.
Naked and breaking stuff?
Yeah, you ever tried it? It's a blast.
And then every time you say bowling, he starts twerking.
Yeah, that's right, dude.
You know what? I'm gonna get one of these bowling pins. I know what I can do now.
Oh damn!
Jesus Christ, dude.
Harry, you didn't want to make money tonight, right?
Oh man, I don't know.
He's gonna plug me up.
Text to speech is on for super chats. Just throwing it out there.
Heyo.
You can have Gregory say something to Sir X Man, I guess. I don't know.
But yeah, no. I'll have to wait and see. This is a wait and see for me because I don't know. I'm a fair weather fan, if anything.
Pink Pickles, you played Silent Hill 2 Remake on your PS5 Pro. What do you think?
Yeah, I was gonna ask if I played it. Is that the one where I played in the first 10 seconds? I got stuck in the bathroom and can't get out.
Yeah, I think so.
That could go so many ways right now.
It really
That could go so many ways.
So I'm not even joking when I say that. So there was a little building because you're on top of the hill, right? You're looking down over the fog.
Mhm.
I walked into this building, which was like a public bathroom, but it was so dark. I couldn't see where the door was. And then I got all turned around, and it was just ridiculous how long it took me to get out of the stupid bathroom. Like that kind of set the tone of the game. I actually thought the game was fun. I would check it out again. I didn't finish it. I don't know, it was kind of slow for me, but I'll definitely check it out again.
Piggles, question. That room
Yeah.
that you got stuck in, because I was having that vibe too. There were some rooms that were mad dark, and I fucking walked by something where I watched a video. I was like, I walked by that 17 times. But there was the apartment. It's probably only a couple hours in the apartment. I thought I had it. I thought I had it down. No, when I watched the video, there was another like 45-minute loop that I had to do because I didn't do it right. And yeah, and then I got by that, and I was like, oh, that took me forever. I did it. Let me save it. Let me tell you, when I went back, it erased all that shit. I was like,
Oh
Whoa.
no.
Oh
I
man.
gotta watch a YouTube video again.
So I don't know. I feel like I'm 90 because some of these games are just so dark, and no matter how bright I make the settings, I can't see. And like I said, I just feel like a 90-year-old that it's horrible. One thing I didn't like about this game is I don't want a game that's so obvious that you could just run through it. But here, like there was something, I don't know what it was. It had to do with a fence. Unless they told me in the chat to go to the fence, I would have never known. Like it was such a minuscule little thing that was changed that you have to know to go to the fence. And that's what I hate. As like I said, don't make it blatantly obvious, but also I don't want to have to look for an hour to realize,
Yeah.
oh, there's a screw in the ground, and if I would have picked it up, I could have gone through there.
I have that problem with this game, with this horror game called Outlast. I'll be like, okay, now where do I go? And then when you see it, you like, it was right in front of my damn face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like games like that, but sometimes when it's too much of a hidden thing, that's when it's annoying.
I have that problem with every game I play. I just end up going back around. Oh, I missed it. Oh, it was right there. Oh, I feel like an idiot. Next.
Yep. That's why I play Tomb Raiders, because that's like, when you see it, you like, really? It's that damn obvious. Really?
You want to know what's
But
funny?
it's fun.
I was playing. My buddy made me play a Resident Evil. I don't remember which one. I think it was 8. I think it might have been 8. So I played it for maybe 2 hours or so. And my buddy's in the mic, so he's helping me out because he's played it. And he goes, "Hey, have you been like reading the notes that you find?" I go, "No, I'm just flipping through them." He's like, He's like, dude, you're supposed to read them. It's gonna help you. I was like, oh shit. Fuck. I guess I'm fucked. I don't know where to go.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah, he
those
almost,
games that want you to figure out the code, right? And it's
yeah,
like,
like
what code? Then you got to go
like,
back and look for something that tell you what the password is. I'm like, really?
yeah, that was a learning lesson for me. That was a learning lesson.
Frank, what do you think about Silent Hill 1 Remake being announced that it's in development?
Just like You're Wicked, I didn't play Silent Hill until 2 Remake, and it was fun, but it's a little bit too much, like walking around and looking for stuff. But you said 1 is better, so I'm definitely going to pick it up and try it. Because I did enjoy 2. I never finished it, but I played like hours and hours of it, and I had fun with it. So I'll pick up 1 when it's remade. And I believe you and Anthony when you guys say it's like a better game. So I'm gonna go for it when it comes out, whenever it comes out.
Yeah, I'm down. Definitely down to check this one out. Okay. I have one more topic here, and then we could talk about whatever. I don't know if Noof is gonna come in or what's going on with that hockey game right now, but did any one of you
probably drowning in the sorrows.
That
Oh, man.
game's over.
the game's over?
Oh yeah.
Noof has to have a good cry first before he comes in.
Oh, he's probably at the liquor store to get something to drown his sorrow.
Honestly,
Kicking all of his belongings out the door.
Yeah. They lost so bad. He already knew it was coming. It wasn't like a sudden last minute win. Like they were getting blown
He probably
out the whole
left
game,
early.
So yeah, he was probably over it by the end of it.
Good thing they had 3 20-minute quarters.
Man.
Yeah, that shit sucks.
Because if it was 4 quarters at 20 minutes, he'd be crying even worse.
Did any one of you guys play the Gears of War Reloaded beta this past weekend? Because I did.
I did.
I didn't either. I played so much Gears of War. I'm good. I know what to expect.
But you haven't played it on PlayStation.
Ooh,
He doesn't
Okay,
have a
we go with the other game.
Ooh.
Here, I'll go first because my part's short. Don't really care, but I saw everyone else downloading it, and I was like, well, I have the code. Let me try this. And the code didn't work. And then I find out a day later it's because Perry took my code and redeemed it. So that's why it didn't work. So,
Oh,
No, I redeemed
So
it
I
on
didn't-
I redeemed it on
so I
your
didn't play.
account. So you have it in your
Right,
library.
You told me you redeemed it on the other account.
No,
I don't know. I
no.
never went back and looked. When I tried to do it, it said the code.
I redeemed it
First
on my
got an
account, and then I
error.
went in and redeemed it on your account. So you had
Oh,
it.
it said code already redeemed, and I was like, "Well, it's screwed up. I didn't redeem it, and then I gave up." So
That's your library. Anyway, they had a lot of issues with this thing. People weren't getting codes unless they signed up for Game Pass, even though they own the game digitally. There was a lot of crazy stuff going on. People couldn't get into games. I had to wait like 10 minutes to get into a game every time I wanted to play. Did you guys experience this at all?
I couldn't get in.
Yeah, me neither. It took me a long
You know what
time.
it probably was? You know what that means when you can't get in the game sometimes? That means there's a lot of people playing it.
Nah, that's
And
bullshit.
there were some
Right.
They
people
were
that
having
played.
issues. Microsoft confirmed that they were having a lot of issues with that. The
Yep.
matchmaking matchmaking wasn't working.
A bunch of it, yeah.
There actually weren't enough people because I was watching Perry stream it and he couldn't get into a match because there wasn't enough people
Right.
at that time.
Same thing with
Well,
me.
that's why
Hey,
they have tests.
The Series X
That's
is selling
why-
like crazy because of Christmas. You know that, right?
I don't know.
I heard that
that's why
excuse
we
last
could-
week.
That's
Oh, it's
but
not in
that's
stores
why-
because it's Christmas. It's selling out. It's fucking June. What do you mean it's Christmas?
but
Just
that's
saying.
why they have stress tests in games, man. When we play them early, it's a stress. The game don't come out for a while still, but it's a stress test. To test the cross play.
Yeah, but they weren't sending codes to
multiplayer.
people, and then people couldn't get in and play. It was a mess.
You know what's
Yeah,
crazy?
see, I couldn't. I never even got a code.
Yeah, my other
I didn't
account.
get a code either.
We have an account for the shop, and that account owns the game digitally. It has since 2016. Never got a code for that one. So it's
I
weird.
didn't get a code either, so I went on the store
Right.
in the beta. Like I typed in Gears of War Reloaded beta, then it came up for me, but I never got a code.
Yeah, I can
even though I
download it
beat
and play it. I can download it and play it, but I don't care. Like I said, I played every Gears. It doesn't bother me. It's gonna be the same thing except prettier. That's it.
Also,
And a prettier Gears is always a prettier Gears. It's in Gears, man.
Yeah.
It's an awesome
I also
game.
feel like this playing this Gears of War, I think Perry can contest to this. For like us veteran Xbox players, we know what we're walking into.
Yeah.
It's Gears of War. There's nothing different about it. But for some of these people, I think it really sheds a light on how dated that one is compared to when you keep moving up the scale to 5.
Right.
5 is a lot more fast paced, more fluid. You're wall bouncing quicker. It's the buttons are more precise. This really shows the jank, and it's old school, so we appreciate it. But these PlayStation people I read online, like, they were just, I saw people just be like, this game's janky, blah 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 blah, it's slow. And I'm like, dude, this is Gears of War. Do you not know what you're signing up for? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's not fucking Mega Man or
See,
anything.
I tell people this all the time. When it's a beta or a demo, it's not gonna be perfect. They got these things out for stress test and find out some of the problems every time. If you got a game that's coming out, just coming out, no stress test or nothing like that, and it comes out like that, then you're gonna be even madder. That's the way.
Here's the thing, though, is that
I play a lot of betas on PC. I play a lot of. I get early access to a lot of games on PC sometimes. That I know there's gonna be problems in them until they come out right. It's the same situation, but some of these people on consoles and just play on consoles, they don't understand that. Back in the day, when we just pretty much started online and it really started getting hot, right? There were a lot of situations like that where they say beta, where they say alpha, where they put out under disclaimers before you download it, it's a stress test. But people have forgotten about that rule, and the newer people don't know about that. That's the problem.
No, the problem is a lot of these PlayStation guys that were bitching about it. I just was reading all this shit and they were talking about the gameplay. It's like, you know what? No, just get good, scrubs. It's fucking Gears of War.
And they don't understand the mechanics. Like, you know what I mean? You got to wall bounce. You got to fucking.
To reload, you have to click the right bumper.
It is the right bumper. You were close, though, X-Man. You were close.
I did say the right bumper. I said the right bumper.
You corrected. I'll give you that.
Yeah, I corrected it in the middle. I can forget, but when you play it though, it's automatic memory which one it is. You know what I'm saying? You know it because I've played so much. They don't get it, dude.
So I played it on PS5 because I've beaten it on Xbox a million times.
How many? Yeah, right. I know, right?
But
be like, can you play Gears with me so I can get through it? I've never played it. All right, come on.
Well, you got haptic.
Then you get happy when secret achievement unlocked. I'm like, okay, I got something out of it.
So the PlayStation actually had haptic feedback with the chainsaw, which was crazy.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah,
that sounds cool.
That was worth the $40 price tag that I put down on this stupid beta. But yeah, man, you hit that chainsaw and then you keep revving it with this and the tension and everything. And the chainsaw sound even comes out of the speaker here in the controller.
That's cool.
That's sick.
That'll drain your battery faster.
Yeah, but it still feels cool.
Yeah, it's good. I like it.
That's what it's there for.
If they were putting it on PlayStation, that's the only thing I really wanted to check out was the haptic feedback with the chainsaw, and they did it. They delivered on that.
Oh, well, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
So then I got a question as far as controller feel goes for you though, Perry, because you got the chance to play it on the PlayStation. I mean, like, does anything feel foreign as far as playing the game on a PlayStation controller? Or is it just like second nature or?
It's second nature. However, I experience input lag. because I'm hitting the
Okay.
button to run, and then he takes a second, and then he runs, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And I'm playing on an LG C2, which is in game mode, so there should be no problem with that. You should just go. Yeah, there was some input
Right.
latency with that. So I hope they fix that. But we will see.
Yeah, but like I said, and when does the game officially come out?
August 26th.
That's enough. That's 2 months. That's enough time for them to get it right. That's why I said.
And when they ship it broken, we're gonna come right back on here, and you're gonna call the developers live on the air.
When it really comes out and it's broken like that, then you can bitch about it. But you can't bitch about something that's an early access, man.
What if this was a
I don't know why,
Sony
like I
game? Then
said-
you tell me, oh yeah, bitch all you want.
Sony doesn't do stuff like that too much.
That's right. They actually
won't
make
let
quality game. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, wait, what?
Only one dud, not many duds.
All right,
Shut
Earthworm
Concord.
Jim. All right, Earthworm Jim.
Earthworm Jim.
I love Earthworm Jim.
Damn.
I love Earthworm Jim. I'm just making fun.
Did I hear Noof say Mr. Dreadpool would be on tonight? Yeah, if Mr.
He can come in.
Dreadpool, I asked him, but let's see. The Discord is open for Mr. Dreadpool if he's listening.
Yeah, Dreadpool, get in here. Hey, no, look, with Discord, he can hold more people.
Yeah, you can have like 100 people in here.
Mhm.
So, any of you guys that play this besides Wicket and Proto? You said you couldn't get in, right?
I couldn't get in. Yeah, I couldn't get in. So I guess I'm just waiting for it to hit retail.
Well, I jumped in there and I'm playing, and the second I get it, it's like I'm playing on Xbox. The second I get in, I get sniped. Then I finally kill someone with a shotgun. Then 2 guys come up to me and blow my head off with a shotgun. And I'm like, fuck this. I turned it off. I was like, I'll wait till single player. I'm good.
Yeah. Like I said, it's that old school feel. Like, it's different than all the others. It's got that jank to it, like that old school mechanic. So I'm not used to it anymore. So I was getting tooled up. I was only getting like a max of 6 kills. But let me tell you, these guys were pissing me off so much. I was bringing out the Lancer. I was like, okay,
My
I'm just gonna
Lancer.
make it rain on you. Just
Was it
rain it down.
crossplay? Was it a
you can-
crossplay?
Yeah, you
Yes.
can turn it off, but I
Your
kept it on.
Xbox people were killing you. Yeah, your Xbox people were killing you.
No, I had to turn
But you-
crossplay off to find a damn match. And
Yeah,
it
I
still
turned
didn't
it on.
work.
But you could tell who like the newer players were, because there was just some instances where I'd be in the middle of battle, fucking head on a swivel, and you just see the guy standing there in the middle of everybody with the Lancer out, just standing still, not moving, no cover. I'm like, oh, that's not Mr. PlayStation guy. Fucking mow him down. Like, bro, there was sometimes I'm like, this guy's the place. This guy's new. Fresh meat, everybody, fresh meat.
You say you are the weak. Goodbye.
Dude, legit. Sometimes it was very obvious.
Oh, now I see it on my screen. Yeah, okay. I still got my. Wow, I still got my icon next to my name. What the heck?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you got the
cool.
Frank,
Yeah.
did you check out this Gears of War beta?
I just watched you play it, and I'm glad I didn't play it. I'll play the single player like you when it comes out.
Well, that's all our topics. So whatever you guys want to talk about, we could take questions from the chat.
My game comes out in 2 weeks from now. I can't wait.
What, Mortal Kombat?
No, and they made it free to play. I didn't know. I was preparing money to buy it, and it's only on Xbox and PC.
That
Mecha
toilet
Break.
cleaning game that you were waiting
No.
for?
Power Wash Simulator
say,
2?
hey, say that for your show on Sunday, young lady.
You're the one who brought it up, not me.
I know, right? This shit was funny though, wasn't it?
Then it was in that
Nah.
game.
Nah, Mecha Break comes out. I played the beta on PC. I played it on Xbox, the trial play. I love that game. and it's only on Xbox and PC.
So Weston
I
in the
can't wait
chat
for
room says Minecraft has finally been optimized for the Series X. It took them long enough, huh?
Yeah, I gotta check that out. I haven't played it yet since they fixed it.
Wow.
There were issues for on Series X for Minecraft.
It just apparently it got like an upgrade to the graphics and stuff.
Yeah.
It ran fine. I played with my kid and it was like it runs perfect. But I guess they upgraded the visuals and everything, so we gotta check that out.
Uh,
How do you upgrade the visuals for something that's
Well, like
pixelated?
on
I don't
PC,
get it.
on PC it has like ray tracing Minecraft. It looks crazy. It looks like realistic on PC. So I'm sure they added like better lighting and stuff like that to it.
Yeah, once
How-
you put ray tracing,
how-
on, they look like real people.
How is pixelated people an upgrade? I'm
I
still
don't know.
trying to comprehend that. You know what
I
I'm
don't know.
saying?
They're not
Well,
quite as
pixels.
pixelated.
More.
Maybe they'll look like the movie, and then like the Steve character will look like Jack Black.
oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put it on high quality settings.
I
Yep.
still want to see that movie.
I do too. Actually, I haven't seen it yet, and I want to.
I
Yeah,
will
Comes
wait
out on
after it
4K in a
comes out
couple
on it.
days.
Mm.
A week from today, I think it comes out on 4K.
It looks interesting though.
So Wicked, are you calling in sick tomorrow so you can watch your 15 minutes of Donkey Kong Direct?
Man.
Oh Lord.
No, unfortunately I will not. I do think my boss is going on vacation tomorrow, so
Oh, so you can get paid to watch it.
So, dude, basically what's gonna happen is he's gonna go, and then I'm gonna be chilling, and I'm gonna be like just sitting there, wait 5 minutes, watch it, turn a wrench, bam, 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 make it, watch it, me. So no one walks over. They're like, "Hey, is Matt doing anything?" Like, no, I hear his gun. He's working over there. So I'll just make some noises, hit
Just
some
hit your
things.
impact. Just hit your impact gun once in a while. Just
Dude, legit. Sometimes I do that,
Yeah.
dude. I've been looking around. I'm like, bing, 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 bing. I'm like, but do we know what time it is tomorrow, though? Do I have a time?
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
Yeah,
Okay.
9
It's only
Eastern.
15
Right,
minutes long. So
That's
Hey,
fine.
just
dude.
get your
I'll take
just
a
get
break.
your old VCR and then set it up, put the timer in there, and press it to record so you can watch it when you get home.
What is this?
As-
2001 with
Hot's
Kino?
looking
Like,
It's hot looking at you like, what is this foreign language you speak? What is a VCR?
What are you talking about? That company, RCA, America, baby.
Hey Perry, how many VCRs do you have?
Probably only have one left.
See,
Frank's got a bunch.
Gave
people
I gave
people
my
are
cousin
buying
my
them, aren't
Sony
they? I got a
Trinitron.
VCR. I got a VCR DVD combo.
Yeah, those are the
So
ones
do
that go
I.
for money.
Ooh,
Damn.
damn,
How
I
much
gave
do
my
they
cousin
worth?
a Sony Trinitron with the fucking
Sometimes they're worth like
DVD.
$200.
What?
Yeah.
That old?
Here we go.
Dirkman's listing on eBay right now.
You better hope that shit doesn't
HDMI
break.
out?
You better hope it doesn't break or you're at $200.
Damn.
I'm not sure if I got the one with HDMI out.
Yeah,
I'm
because
not
that
sure.
one goes for money.
Whoa.
That's the best
Holy
one.
shit! Wow.
Yeah, no, mine's just a regular, the old video cables. I don't have the fancy HDMI shit on mine.
Yeah, Frank found one for like $10 with HDMI.
I found one at Goodwill and I was like, dude, this is crazy. And I bought it and I've been using it for like years and it's been good.
Sick.
Someone buys it from Sir X-Man and he forgot that he leaves his tape inside. And like, why is there an 8-hour loop of Laura Croft's ass on this?
Yeah.
It's really just PS1 gameplay.
Yeah.
No,
That's been
it's
off on
bowling
PS1.
naked.
Is that
That's
a
what it
bowling
is.
ball or Laura
Oh my
Croft's
God,
ass?
bowling naked.
What was I thinking that night?
Before they changed the coding, when they started making them combos, there are some out there where you could actually record the DVD to a VHS. They're
Mine
rare,
can
but
do
they are
mine
out
can do
there.
both. I can
Damn.
actually
they're
record.
rare.
I can record DVDs to a blank VHS tape and vice versa. Because that's
Mhm.
I'm actually in the process of like ripping all of my VHS collection to DVD because all of my tapes are old and especially a lot of my out of print shit. But yeah, mine can go back and forth both ways.
This
Hey,
DVD is
don't you
too
ever
high
sell it.
quality. I gotta put this back down to a VHS.
Yeah.
Dude, there's nothing like watching a shitty VHS tape with it just getting like where you're having to fuck with the tracking to
Oh,
make sure that picture is just right and your screen starts bouncing. It's like I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I almost got it. There it is. Perfect. Don't
Do you
move.
do you own a calendar? Do you know that it's 2025?
I prefer not to own calendars
oh man.
because
What,
it reminds me of every
1925?
day. It reminds me every day how much closer to the sweet, sweet release of death that I'm coming to.
Oh man.
Okay, you're not helping my cause.
Hey, I'm ripping my tapes too, so I have no room to talk. So
Yeah, but are you downgrading your DVDs to VHS
no,
tapes?
I'm
Yeah,
ripping
that's
them
what I'm
to the
saying.
computer.
Why would
to
you go
save stuff.
from yeah, you're gonna upgrade. Why would you go from DVD to back to VHS?
Or
I mean,
break
who's
Because
it
it's
doing
down.
that?
funny.
Some people
Because it's
want
funny.
the horror effect with the horror films that they're
Yeah.
selling like crazy at Goodwill, the horror movies.
Like if I could
Some
do that with
people-
some of my old horror movies, like that I have on DVD, just to do that to give that grainy effect, I would just literally just for laughs.
Yeah.
But I haven't. But you can't find blank VHS tapes anywhere. So
Yeah.
Uh-oh,
Heyo.
here comes trouble. Here comes trouble.
Is that the boss? Oh no, that's the other boss.
I was gonna say, I think I heard my name 3 times already. You guys-
It's Dreddy Juice.
We
Oh,
looked at
we
the-
gotta
Dread
we gotta ask Dredd this question.
Oh,
my
here's
God.
the boss
Fuck.
too.
Oh,
Room's
boss.
filling up.
Here's the actual boss.
What's up,
Hey, we
Newbie?
can actually ask both of them this
the
question.
final boss.
Hey, Noof, Dredd, do y'all still have VCRs?
Yes,
No, man.
I said yes.
I knew Dredd.
I have-
did.
no,
knew
I
Dredd
seriously-
did.
I still have 3 VCRs. I've got a Divx. You guys heard of the Divx, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
I remember that one.
What year do you
It's a
think we were
sli- it-
born in?
It's the smaller tapes, right? The smaller ones.
Divx? No, those are the CD-ROM DVDs.
Uh-huh.
No, Divx are DVDs, but they were DVDs that you could buy the ownership to or trade them off. So you could actually own the DVD or not, and so it was a new form of rental, but you could actually buy them. And then
Divx
you
was
can-
a popular
move.
codec back in the early 2000s.
So it was a DVD, just like everybody else. I have a Tombstone Divx. I have Jumanji Divx. Yeah, so yeah.
So
Jumanji
you
when I
don't
got
have
the
a
3.
VCR.
I've got 3.
Oh, okay,
Is
you
that-
good.
See the small tapes you're thinking of, X-Man, is Betamax.
Yeah, I was gonna
Oh,
say
yeah,
the
that was-
Betamax ones.
That was Sony's
don't have
thing
a-
that failed. Betamax was Sony, yeah.
Yeah, and it was one of the
I
times
even have
Sony's technology was better than VHS, but unfortunately it failed.
I even have High 8. I even have the Sony mini DVDs. I've got 6 of them still.
I remember them, yeah.
Wow.
You got laser discs?
I was just about to ask that. I had a laser back.
And
Frank's
I
got
heard the South Park
Laserdisc.
movie is a very renowned title to own. The original South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut
Oh,
on
man.
Laserdisc. I heard
That's
that
not
one
on
is
laser
like,
disc, dude. That was way before laser this time, dude. Way after laser.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure that's
yeah.
on Laserdisc.
Laserdisc went to like 2001, 2002.
Yeah,
so
I was
it
gonna
could be
say.
on there. Episode 1,
Yeah.
Star Wars Episode 1 is on Laserdisc. It was only in Japan,
Right.
but it's
I
on
remember,
Laserdisc.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Batman movie's on laser disc too. The one with Michael Keaton.
Right.
Yeah, well, they could still put them out. It's just like anything. Like right now, you have people doing homebrews for the retro consoles, brand new games.
Yep.
So
Oh yeah, we know. They still do it for the what you call it, the Sega Saturn. They still do it for the Dreamcast and NES. They got homebrews, and they got homebrews for the Genesis. They make homebrews for all of them. You just got to know where to find them.
Yep.
Mm.
it's just shopping around and knowing, being in the in the know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got to find a friend of a friend of a friend of another friend to find that friend to find it.
Or go on
That or
Amazon.
you go to that or you go to conventions and like people like Mike Mullis gets a phone call and pictures sent to him. Hey Mike, do you have this Saturn? Do you have that Saturn? How about this Saturn game? Yes, yes,
Yeah,
no.
that's true.
Find me that one.
Oh man.
That's awesome.
Just had a little cat sighting in the background there. Your other shoulder. There's a cat in the doorway.
Oh.
Gonna attack him.
Okay. What the? Huh? Oh, I don't have no video.
Caramel.
I was gonna say, is Noof gonna have an orange toupee soon? Is that what's going on?
No, I
Cat's gonna jump on his
probably
head.
won't have any hair left after I got to watch another Edmonton Oilers playoff run fall by the wayside as they lost tonight to the Florida Panthers. Congratulations to the fucking Florida Panthers for the second year in a row, you cockfuckers.
Yeah.
In the words of Save Us, Sam.
Oh man, that sounds like I'm getting blocked. Noof's blocking me now.
Yeah.
I've been there, dude.
Your
That
buddy Wicked. Your buddy Wicked was trashing you and laughing at
Yeah,
everybody.
right. I was fucking feeling for Noof because I've been there with our teams, man.
Yeah.
It sucks. I hate it. It's
Yeah,
not a
we
great
got a goal.
feeling.
Yeah, somebody threw a beach ball on the fucking rink ice, and I said, "Yeah, our goalie couldn't even stop that for fuck's sakes."
Oh,
Wow.
man.
Not to mention Connor McDavid turned into Connor McFucking Nugget. Couldn't do nothing.
Damn,
Butt
Connor
nugget.
McNugget.
Yeah, last year I was disappointed. This year I'm actually upset because we literally had a team that looked really good, and you won the first game. We didn't find ourselves in a 3-0-0 hole, and then fucking still end up shit in the bed.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fun.
So they all tied 6-6, right?
The Edmonton Oilers are like
That's
Xbox,
crazy.
of the fucking sports industry. They got what it takes to be fucking number 1, but they like to fucking shit the bed every time they turn around.
They got what it takes to be number 11.
Yeah.
That was great. That was great.
I
Anyway,
was gonna say, I think it's called stage fright.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, that's one of my favorite songs by Def Leppard. Stage right all night. Yeah.
Oh, we need a Sir X-Men karaoke now.
Yeah, we got to have a night where he's just gonna karaoke.
I used to be able to sing, so my voice can't sing that song no more. It doesn't
He's
change
got-
over the years.
Yeah, but in addition to karaoke, though, he's got to have the Daisy Dukes on and dance around while he's
Hell yeah.
singing.
Yep.
I mean, we got to have the full
Oh yeah,
show.
could you
Yeah.
imagine him? Come on, baby, kick
We
them
got Wicked
daisies.
Hot in the middle spot. Yeah.
He's got to be in his
Yeah,
full Laura Croft regalia,
Oh,
pointy
my
boots
Yeah.
and all.
Yeah, Pink, I get on camera and say, just a good old boy. Wouldn't change if they could. Fighting the system like two modern day Robin Hood.
And
All
like
right,
he
now we need
purposely
to-
said that to me, like I know what that song is at all.
He's
I've
just a
never
good
heard that in
old
my
boy.
life.
Song is?
You don't know that
it?
song?
Get very far. Because now he's
song is
about
that?
60 and he can't get his fat ass
Oh,
out of
yeah,
the car.
She's not old enough to know that song, dude. It's from the original Dukes of Hazzard. Not that lame movie crap they pulled out.
I could picture Sir X-Man getting up there and being like, trains like us,
I like
baby,
that. I like
we
the
were
movies that
born
have
to
Sheldon and Scott in
run.
it.
Just, like losing it.
Any movie
Oh,
that's got
man.
Stifler in it is good by me.
Yeah.
We just need Sir X-Men to be like, let me see with Daisy Dukes on. Come on, baby.
Not gonna
Hey,
happen.
who out there got damn Daisy Dukes on? Everyone's in the crowd.
Probably you, Hot. You probably get your Daisy Dukes on.
No, I'm more of a Laura Croft guy. Got my outfit coming in the mail.
Got his ball sack hanging on his leg.
Nah. You know what he'll
Give me
come
the
out
wrong
with?
size shorts.
Nah, he'll come out with his Daisy Dukes on and a leotard shirt right there.
Yeah, I bet
If
you'd like that,
think I'm
wouldn't you?
sexy and you want my body, come on, yeah, you know.
That's right, dude. I'll be doing car washes outside, and I'm like, Sir X-Man, get in my
Yo,
car.
bro,
I could see-
yo, bro,
Tip
that was
jars
Rod.
overflowing.
Yo,
I
that
could
was
see
Rod
Nuke
Stewart,
doing a
bro.
splash
That was
dance.
Rod-
Flash dance.
He said he's out there doing car washes. He'd be
Nuke be
singing
like,
car wash. I mean,
Nuke be like,
Yeah, my
let me
dude.
pull the chain down over the water. Ah.
I want milkshakes by Khalees. That's what I'm gonna be fucking washing cars to on my
God.
DVD.
Oh my God. Oh my God. What was that? Oh, I know that. I got that movie. Dodgeball. Yeah.
Oh, that movie's nuts.
Yes.
Yeah. My milkshake.
The only guy we got all day was that guy named Noof Nukem, and he just keeps making Your Wicked Hot wash his rims. It's like Noof's got his finger in his belly button. Get in there deeper, Wicked. Get in there deeper. I'm like,
Is this the car wash or something?
yeah, this is from Dodgeball.
He's,
But
he's
it's,
secretly mouthing "Help me" to everybody that walks by.
yeah, across the street
Why
they'll
do
have like a girl car
I,
wash or something.
I like this. I love this part of the movie when he says, "Why do you drink your own piss?" Because I like the taste.
Because it's sterile and I like the taste.
He's drinking that toilet wine.
That's it, baby.
Okay. All right. Oh, no. Let's get serious again.
Axel, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on, Axel?
Hey.
So, Noof, did you hear anything about this new Xbox?
Just saw a little bit of stuff on Twitter. Haven't really had a chance to dive into the actual, the ins and outs of it all. So,
Well, Wicked, explain to him what this new thing.
He left.
He's just like, nope.
Oh, he can't because his milkshake was better than yours.
Dude, you need an encyclopedia.
Wicked just did explain to Noob.
I saw the little thing on the ad of announcing we're building the next generation Xbox first-party devices and cloud, including future Xbox consoles, together with AMD. Is Sarah Bond in the video?
Yeah.
Yes. And
Yeah, I saw that.
She also mentioned Steam access too.
Okay, so it sounds like we're going to get another device from them, some console at some sort of console from them.
Here's my thought. If they're truly going to do it right, we need to get the Kinect back and then the VR that they told us that they were going to give us during the Xbox One X.
HoloLens.
I agree with that. I want
give us that kind of access.
Thank you.
It's going to be more PC. It's going to be more PC-like. So you don't have to give us the actual old version of the software that you use for the Kinects. We could use the PC version of it, use those SDKs, and then kind of go from there. We're good to go.
And if I know Microsoft, they are going to make that that headset wireless, no cords. If I know them.
Well, they don't have to even participate. You just do it on the back end because it's going to be a Windows with Xbox software on it. Think about that. It's going to be a hybrid. Literally, what they said. It's going to be more Windows than Xbox, even though it's going to be running Xbox, because that's the only way you're going to be able to do it, to run Steam games, GOG, Epic, all those games from all the different platforms.
They're gonna need some extra USB. They're gonna ask. They're gonna need some extra USB.
So it sounds like this console will be able to access multiple stores.
Yes.
There's only one question about this new machine. Will it run Crysis?
Oh yeah.
That's an old joke.
Hey, they might make it where it has a toaster in it.
They already have that. I have that downstairs.
To run the toaster. But hey, fellas, I'm gonna end up jumping off here because 5 a.m. is calling early.
Oh man.
So gotta jump off. So
that's don't be a party pooper.
Yeah, gotta get up early.
Have a good night, brother.
Well, go get you.
Oh, you have a good night.
All right, Proto. Have a good one.
See you.
Y'all take it easy.
You too.
Keep
Thanks.
those videos coming.
Good one.
We like the family stuff.
Gonna keep them coming. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Much love to you guys. Much love to everybody in the chat. Sorry I couldn't participate, but for some reason I just couldn't participate in the chat tonight. So
yeah, I'll look out for that.
Listen to us, and let us put you to sleep tonight.
Well, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna throw it on in the background, and then I'll be out in 2 minutes. You just start singing me more songs, man.
He's gonna go dream
Alright,
of you
guys.
in Laura Croft outfit.
Oh,
Oh
Guys,
man.
gonna
God,
be
you,
like,
you know what?
Sweet
I'm gonna wake up in
dreams.
cold sweats. Thanks
Sweet
for that.
dreams.
nah, he's gonna do
Catch
that
y'all
street.
later.
He can do that. I'll do that Streets of Fire for you. You can dream about me, and
Oh
I
Jesus.
won't hold you tonight.
Proto Foxy, listen to my voice. You will breathe in and then exhale. And he's gone. It worked. It worked. Perfect.
They deleted
He
him.
fell asleep.
That sounds like a Twilight Zone episode there.
All eerie and shit.
Yeah, this is a
Hey,
rarity for
Arnold.
me to be able to jump on.
Nice. We're glad
Hey,
you jumped
Arnold.
on.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Harold for getting Dreadpool to jump on.
He did?
Hey, Arnold,
Is that
did you enjoy that
Yeah.
Gears of War?
Yeah, Arnold liked it.
Is- He said Arnold liked it. Oh, okay.
Arnold's not in the building tonight. I laid the smackdown on all those motherfuckers after the Oilers lost tonight.
I knew it was coming.
True.
Oh, I know you were extremely mad, dude. I already know it.
Oh, I'm mad.
Sounds
Like
like
I
a-
said, last year I was disappointed. I'm mad. Like I'm like on a pitch a fucking plate through my television kind of mad. You know what I mean?
sounds
Are
like
you
a
as
Safe House
mad?
Sam rant? Go with it.
No, I had a question for Noof this time.
Yeah,
Were
we
you as mad? Were you as mad as the Oilers, or are you still more mad that there's no more DVD consoles? I mean, video. Discs for consoles.
Probably 50 fucking 50 on that one.
I knew it.
Axel said, "What are you gonna play to unleash the rage?"
I don't know. Probably should play that fucking game finally, the Elden Ring game. Fucking let the whole house set it on fire.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Canada's
man.
burning. Well, there
Hey.
goes Noof.
You can always
Yeah.
calm down and play Stellar Blade, Noof. Come on.
Oh yeah. Stellar Blade.
You can always
Oh,
play Fish
Stellar Blade.
Simulator.
Stellar
You
Blade.
need to calm down.
You know what's funny
Play some
though?
Stellar Blade.
Have you guys tried Altars?
No, I saw you play. It looks
Oh,
pretty
that's
good.
cool.
It's a survival game. I tried to explain it as a strategy type of game, and it didn't realize that it's actually more of a survival game. And again, just playing it, it doesn't feel like it.
Wow.
I've gotten to a point where things are starting to like close in on me. You know what I mean? So it's like it's a pretty cool game. You guys should try that one out.
Why does the cover for that game look like a 1990s rock band cover? It's like
Yeah.
a space game.
Yeah, that cover that I put on there reminded me. To me, it reminded me of like Slipknot or something.
Right.
The way that everybody was across the board. But no, it's a fun game. It just you don't realize it, until it starts caving in on you. Like, holy cow! But it was a game that I never thought I'd even be interested in playing.
A lot of games are like that, dude. I mean, you don't think you'd like it. You're like, let me try this for a minute. And then you be like, hey, this is kind of fun.
It's actually relaxing until I got into day whatever, and the sun's coming now. And it's like, oh, I was good. Now I got to like step it up. Everything I was doing before wasn't enough.
Wow. Yeah, you streamed that for about 5 hours and 40 minutes.
Yeah,
God
I waited for you to.
damn, bro.
I waited for Perry to stop streaming, and then I started streaming. I played the rest of the morning. I was actually surprised he was in there.
Oh yeah, I went in there.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. That's the thing. Like sometimes I stop streaming and then I start watching YouTube, so I don't know that you guys are live. But sometimes I'll click on the subscription and I'll be like, oh shit, Dreadpool's live. I'm going to jump in there. That happens with Venge too. Like he'll stream and then I'll be like, oh, let me jump in there.
Yeah, I saw him this morning too. I jumped in.
Nice.
I just wish he'd make it some of his things streams full stream. That's all. Dread. Yeah, I said
Sorry.
it.
Yeah, well, yeah. When it's 3 o'clock in the morning and you start streaming, then you don't expect anybody to show up or be awake.
Yeah.
I've been in some of your video chats.
Yes, I
I've
know.
even I compliment you on everything all the good stuff I see.
I appreciate that. It's always good to get feedback, no matter good or bad.
And,
Yeah, that's one thing
and
that
even-
Nuke has taught me is any second that you're in there is it's much appreciated. If you're there for the whole stream or 2 minutes or 2 seconds,
Mhm.
you know.
And he always responds. That's the cool thing.
Yep. Like I said, I've learned a lot from my predecessors.
There's a lot of them out there, my friend.
Except for that time in RDX when I won the code. And that guy dealer was like, "Who won the code?" And I said, "I won the code." He's like, "I guess no one won the code." I put in the chat room like 10 times I won the fucking code, and he wouldn't read my name.
Wow. Did you get your code though?
No, I got the code.
He was too busy
Dude,
calling people
RDX,
fuckface.
every Tuesday night, I was sniping those codes. The minute they posted them, I redeemed them. I had one tab open. I was ready to go.
Oh my
Yeah.
You
Cut
animal.
and paste. Gotta go.
I miss it when he calls people fuckface.
Yeah, I like it when he got mad too. I mean, every time he get mad at all topic, boy, he was funny as hell. I miss Dula, man.
Yeah, we all do. We all do. And
And
those that
Lupa.
don't know, yeah. Oh, Lupa too.
Yeah.
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 Hell, I missed the podcasting scene from 5 years ago, let alone dealer. A lot's changed, man, in the last 5 years.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you would have done. Hey,
The community's
Luke, you
changed. The
would have done.
podcasts have changed. A lot of the
You
shows.
should have did your podcast. You should have did your podcast today. You didn't miss much.
Fanboys have changed.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, the good news is, be no more missing the podcast for quite some time to come. So.
Yeah, because they got one more game left, right?
No, they're done. They're finished.
It's over.
That was it.
Yeah, they just lost the Stanley Cup, man. If they won tonight, they'd be going back for Friday, but they lost.
That's why I said it sucks. Yeah, it's over.
You guys aren't tearing down the town, are you?
Oh, they're gonna.
They're Canadian. They're
nothing
too
up-
nice for that.
There's nothing up
Yeah,
here to
that's
tear
right.
down.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, that's true.
That's why I said if
Hey.
Canada burns, we know who started it.
Oh, shit.
Hey,
Canada's already burning down. Every time we get a day over 25 degrees, there's always a fucking brush fire up there.
Wow.
hey, just
Yeah,
coming over
that's
to
true.
the U.S. and just coming over to the U.S. and destroy stuff ain't no different.
Right? I'm powered to all the people in those vehicles running over the protesters. Right on.
Hey, we don't
that's-
call them that. We do not call them that. We call them speed bumps.
I like it. Get more speed bumps.
Dude, especially in the
Stupid-
South, they'll run over somebody with a monster truck in a minute, and they'll say he shouldn't have been there.
You're stupid enough to stand in front of a fucking vehicle and smash out people's windows. Well, you get what you deserve. I'm sorry.
In my line, drug pool, though, they will somebody with a monster truck will roll over somebody in a minute.
Yeah, but those monster trucks will be like, "What was that?" and keep on going.
Yeah.
It's
Stuck to the tire.
the smaller cars. We got lowriders out here. We got the little rice rockets.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Uh-huh.
those guys are like, don't mess with my car, man.
All
Like,
you gotta do to get rid of half of those riders is pull out a giant magnet and all they're be stuck onto the fucking thing.
Now, the golden rule in the U.S. is, and this is true, if you run somebody over, hit reverse, run them over again so they're dead, so they can't do
Yeah,
that.
they can't sue.
I'm serious, though. I'm serious. They do that.
Yeah.
It's just called a body check. That's all. Did I run over a body? Double check. Back. And you're like, oh yeah, that is a body there. And then you just keep on driving forward. You run them over three
and then
times.
you go to your nearest car wash and you get the undercarriage cleaning. Right?
Is Wicked working at that car wash?
Whoa!
Work, I own it.
He's the undercarriage guy.
And it's Daisy Dukes. You had to be here earlier for that one.
I have this employee. He wears his Daisy Dukes all the time. He really inspired me to be a better owner. His name's Sir X.
You know, it's funny because Wicked doesn't even bend his knees when he bends over to get undercarriage.
Bend and snap. Bend
Just watch out when you're going. Just watch out when you're going for the hand wash.
No, if you live in Canada, a snowplow won't stop for you. They keep going.
That's a new meaning to put him on the glass, huh, Wicked?
You know what you call that? A hood ornament.
Oh my god! Yep.
Oh,
Gotta
no,
get those drive shafts. Gotta get the drive shafts.
Is that true? Karen Reed backed into your ass, and that's how the taillight broke.
Yeah, I've been doing my squats. I got an ass of steel. That's the only reason why the
I
fucking
didn't see
backup
any
light
shit,
broke.
but I got shit on my rear view mirror.
Free Karen Reed. Xbox hire Karen Reed.
They probably will.
So you can murder the fucking. I don't even know.
Hey, Wicked, I got something to tell you. You got 4 days of practice to get in. You better get it in.
Yeah, and you got 4 days to call a casket company because I'm gonna bury your ass on Sunday.
Wow.
Hey, I heard that there's a Patreon that Wicked has. It's called Steel Rims.
Steel Rims.
Steel Rims.
Rim jobs
Nah.
Think
Rim
about
jobs
it.
are us. We take anyone down here, folks. No exceptions.
No, I thought this Patreon was yeah, man, I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna be nice. I gotta be nice. I gotta be nice.
You made it all this way, X-Man. You might as well just say it.
Okay, I will tell them your secret. But for bucks, all right. That's what I'm gonna say.
Butts for bucks.
Whoa.
Bugs for bucks. Mm-hmm.
Bugs for butts.
Buds for bucks.
That's because he's your #1 Patriot on that one.
He is a good supporter. I do have a lot of money off him. Every day he's there. Thank you for supporting my Patreon, everybody.
Texas speech was not on. Sorry about that, RWK. RWK with a $1.99 super chat. Night, y'all. Love y'all. Great show, guys. Fire Xbox will fuck us over. Well, there you go. Thanks, RWK.
Hey, thank you.
Is he watching us on a Switch?
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Does the Switch have
Just asking
YouTube
a
now?
question.
hell yeah, it does. It's the best console there is.
The
Oh
Switch
my.
do has YouTube because mine wouldn't work.
I don't
yeah,
know
it
if they
runs
updated
YouTube.
it yet.
No, they.
No, there's an inside joke between me and RWK on the Switch.
Yeah, the Switch 2.
Yeah, I'm streaming in 4K, and he's like, "Oh, you're streaming on the Switch?"
Wow.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and he was telling Dreadpool, oh, everything's good. And then he would tell me, bro, he's streaming on the fucking Switch. I'm like, then tell him that.
Wow. You switch
Oh, I
over
love
so
it. I love
weird.
it. I love it.
He doesn't own a Switch. Noof, the update isn't out yet for the Switch 2.
Good.
Yeah, because they had to like remake it and they add HDR and all that stuff. So
By the way, public service announcement: don't buy Gex on the Switch 2. It does not work, and they say the patch is submitted, but it's been 2 days, and it ain't submitted, or it's not through yet.
limited
so.
run games, right? So it's that modern vintage gamer guy.
Yeah.
Well, it's dumb because usually when games aren't compatible, it won't let you buy them. It lets you buy it on the Switch, and I was gonna get it, but I was like, let me see how it runs first, and I went to watch some dude streaming it. And live on the air, he goes to play it and it doesn't work. And he's like, wait, why isn't this working? And he's like trying to figure it out. And then he goes to their Twitter and they had this whole thing about it. And it's like, man, but people are still buying it right now and they're pissed because it's up for sale on the shop.
It doesn't run, but you would think it at least would crawl, and it doesn't even do that.
It literally has like artifacts. You can't play the game at all. It's completely unplayable on the Switch.
You think the dude would have tested the game first and played it a second to make sure it worked?
Well, if normally when something's not compatible on Switch 2, you can't buy it on there. But this game, I don't know how this got through the cracks. So
Yeah, but like I'm saying, he should have tested the game before he tried to stream it first out.
They don't test
I
games
agree with you.
anymore.
I
You ever
always
play
test my
Redfall?
games out before I stream.
But this
Oh,
guy,
I didn't stream that Redfall for shit. Fuck that.
yeah, this guy looked dumb on the air, even though it wasn't his fault. And then he bought it on Steam live on the because he's like, well, I have to stream it, so he had to pay for the game twice. It's like ridiculous.
Yeah, I want it on the Switch. That's why I'm just gonna wait.
Yeah, I've been checking like for 2 days, and they never. People are like, "Yo, we need refunds. It doesn't work on the Switch too," and they're just like ignoring the comments. They're like the worst company ever.
Fuck 'em.
Oh yeah,
Wait.
limited run was putting blank discs in the cases. People
Is
found
now
out.
Nintendo the worst company, or is it
No.
Xbox, or is it Sony? Which one is it?
You
All
said
three?
limited run.
Games is the worst company.
Limited run.
Yes.
They're all bad.
Limited rub my
Nintendo's
balls.
fine.
Just
It's limited run's
say
fault.
that. Well, it is what it is, people. Lou say we wouldn't have had the problem if it was on a disc, right, Lou?
That's right.
He sounds so depressed, dude. Damn, sorry, bro.
It's all about them brown spinny things.
Yeah.
Shav,
Do you like lilies?
What?
What kind of
Poking
flowers
it
would you
in,
like us to
I'm
send?
pulling it out, poking it in, pulling it out, poking it in, pulling it out.
What the fuck?
I know he's starting to scare me right now.
should have Arnold curse out the Panthers.
Oh, man.
Goddamn fucking Panthers, I'm gonna come for you next year. I'm gonna shove your head down in the fucking litter box. And then after that, I'm gonna fucking set your fucking goddamn tail on fire. And I'm gonna come to your fucking house. I'm gonna kick all of you in the fucking twat until my boot gets so far up your asshole that you're gonna be chewing on rubber consoles for a long time to come. I am so tired of this crap. All this fucking Florida ass fucking fruit falling off the vine. Fucking tree eating sap pussy woogles. I'm tired of it. Just fuck off. No, we need Edmonton Oilers should have been the Stanley Cup champion. I mean, they got great players, but they fucking didn't show up. They went and took off. They just went and did a no-show. They did all these promises, and then they turned on you, just like Phil Spencer. They're pulling the crap out of the bag. I hate it. I blame Gary Bettman, the little fucking weasel. The guy is a leprechaun, and he put the pot of the gold to somebody else and don't know what the hell they done with it. Fuck you, Florida Panthers. I'm coming for your ass next year.
Wow, Arnold, tell us how you really feel.
God. I love that. That's fucking good. Oh man.
Wow.
Well, I'm glad I got to enjoy that. But guys, I gotta call it tonight.
Go
I gotta
ahead.
work early tomorrow. So
Yeah.
I'll catch you all later. You can catch me on Sunday. Pink, I'll catch you Sunday. Sir X-Man, unfortunately, I will catch you Sunday.
Kick your ass
Anybody
on
else who wants to
Sunday.
watch? Yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see. Only time will tell. Time will tell. High noon. High noon. When the sun
Get
is at
that
its
sleep
highest
and rest
point.
up.
Did she just say she's gonna whack that car wash ass of yours?
Listen, just like the Rugrats, no shadow time. It goes down, baby.
Hey,
Take care, brother.
Pink, you're probably gonna have
Later,
to
brother.
stream on
See you
your
later.
channel
Adios,
because
adios.
because of that, because the way the game is, I can't view the game. So you might have to stream it on your channel so all of us can share it on yours. And then I'll send that out.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, just let me know.
All right. We normally start at 11. So
11 your time, right?
Yeah, 11 my time.
Okay.
That'd be 12 noon your time. That way you can set it up. I don't know how you're gonna do that though. That's gonna be weird. How can you set up for everybody to? Because it's
Because
only us two.
I think I can do it as long as we're in the Xbox party chat. I think I can make it that anything I hear through my headphones, you guys hear.
Yeah,
I'll
but I'm
test it
talking
out.
about as far as seeing if you got to see somebody else do it. That's the weird thing. I
Oh,
know
what
Barry,
you
you'll
want? You
figure it out.
want to watch everybody's live stream? Is that what you're saying? You're trying to stream to?
Oh wait, you're saying
Right.
if I'm not in the game and you and Wicked are playing against each other.
Playing, nobody will see it, right?
Yeah,
I didn't
you're right.
think about that. I
They don't
just
have a
thought about
spectator
that.
mode.
You'd have to hook up to like Discord and share your screen on Discord.
Yeah. I'll figure it out. I'll be ready to
hell
go.
of it.
Headlights on.
Yeah,
I'll
by
be ready
then
to go
I should.
Sunday.
Yeah, by then I should have. But I can't
Headlights
do it through my
on.
PC either. Damn.
Who's
I
getting
know
ready
I
for
got.
karaoke night?
Headlights
I got
on.
Twitch, so
Why do you only have
figure out
one?
something. We'll figure it out.
It's so big. Oh, never mind. Oh,
Man,
You know,
It's
I
fun.
heard
everybody.
the grapefruit's
I heard that
falling. Oh.
What the hell?
How much alcohol did you have, dude?
I heard the Oilers lost their number one supporter, which is why they haven't had their whole heart on there. Diddy, he's been in jail.
Wow. Oh man, that's just messed up. That's messed up. I'm sorry
What?
for your loss, man.
Too much? Too much? Just rub it in, like the oil.
Wow. Diddy took all your oil, Noof.
What?
I'm a sad boy.
Oh, I bet you're gonna be cussing up a storm at work tomorrow. Is that say nobody better not? Oh well, most of the people up there are probably pissed off like you, right, Noof?
Yeah, probably. And the rest of them are too stupid to know the difference.
Man, your boss gonna be like, y'all cussing too much. I'm like, fuck you. Are you Canadian or not, motherfucker? Right, Noof?
What?
I'm going to be in the back poking holes in the bike boxes with my penis.
What?
Okay, you're scaring me now. But yeah, you guys will do better next year. I mean, next year.
Next year. Hey, man, 30-something years and counting. Canadian teams cannot get the job done.
Wow.
You know, and that's the funny
Imagine how,
thing.
imagine how I feel about the Chicago White Sox
Yeah.
Yeah.
and the Bears.
The Bears.
The Bears.
Bears.
Hey, at least we had 85.
Yeah, at least we had 85.
Yeah.
86
86
Mets.
Mets. That's weird.
Well, I'm going to jump out. I'll catch most of you all the weekend. I did just want to jump in and say hello. And again, thanks, Perry, for hosting the show on your channel. And I hope that the chat really enjoyed everything. I'll have to catch up with it on the replay here. But
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure you had some great topics. And I'll weigh in on some of it next week. And as for the weekend, obviously, it looks like there's some games planned. I don't know if the beta's back again this weekend for Gears or not. I think they do it again on the 20th, don't they?
Yeah. It's this weekend again.
Yeah, if anybody wants to jump in on that with me, that would be fun. I'd like to try it out.
Hey,
I'm gonna dabble with it for a little bit, and
hey,
it's Gears.
Noof.
I mean, yeah.
Look, at least you know you don't have to interrupt missing the show anymore because it'll be another 30-something years before you see all of
right.
the playoffs.
He couldn't even get that out before laughing.
Hey, I might be old and gray by the time they get back in there. I might have as much hair as you, Sir X-Man.
That was almost funny. Almost.
Hey, be nice to the old man. You got to remember, he was there to watch creation being created.
More gray hair than me, Dredd. You got way more hair than me.
That's because I have hair.
You're gonna get pink ear from doing
Jack
that.
the Ripper, baby. All the love that comes from my heart. When it builds up, it drops as a fart. Thank you.
You know what? I have no way to respond to that. I don't. he said pinky hair, and I thought about was Pinky Tuscadero in the leather suit trying to jump the car on Happy Days.
His ear is gonna get infected from that.
Y'all know? Oh no, y'all too young to know who.
I'm in the
Captain
first guy that
Zero
gets
was.
pink eye in the ear.
I
That'd
know
be
who
crazy.
she was.
I do too. And that leather
I know.
suit wasn't no joke,
Oh,
was it, Dre?
no, it wasn't.
Man,
Oof. Yeah.
I know, right?
Yep.
I'm like, where is she now, right?
Peace out. Catch you next week.
All right,
Take care,
Noosh.
All
Noob.
right,
Again, our condolences.
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks, guys. See you next week.
No problem.
All right, buddy.
Oh man.
They're dropping like flies.
Any questions from the chat before we roll out? We'll give you guys a few more minutes. We have 85
actually
people in this chat right now.
Wow.
No, we only have 20.
Oh, now mental shows up.
He's
Yeah, I
been
see
here.
21.
Oh,
He's been in the chat for like 2 hours.
Yeah. Now Sir X-Men pays attention.
Wait, not 2 hours, but
I just missed a spare. That's what I get. And I missed an easy spare. See, Microsoft should get Streamlabs on Xbox. I thought they were going to do that.
They'll get them and they'll shut them down in a year. Hey,
Yeah, I still
you
miss.
do realize that
still miss Mixer.
2 years ago they
I
were going to
love
buy
Mixer.
Discord. If they would have bought Discord 2 years ago, we wouldn't be on Discord right now because they'd close it down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause
Rest
I
in
don't
peace,
know why
Skype.
I don't know why they shut down Mixer. I know why, but it was a really good service though. I liked
Yeah,
Mixer.
it was. I've got a lot of friends that were making money off of Mixer,
Mm-hmm.
and it could have been a better service. And then obviously the other issues that came around that
With the
Xbox
guy
was
and
not
the stupid stuff, yeah, and the harassment stuff. But Mixer was great. See, Mixer, we wouldn't have had a problem. People watching 4 people on different streets, like I said, with the bowling problem. We wouldn't have that problem if Mixer was still.
Yeah, but look at Stadia. They were trying to do a similar thing where you could jump in from a stream and play with the streamer or take over for the streamer, and
Right.
you know and do certain missions or whatever. You know what I mean, certain levels and stuff
And
like
that
that.
wasn't a
And
bad idea. Yeah, that was a pretty good
again, it's that high bar that they set, and they just never meet it. And it's like the possibilities are there. You just got to get to that point where you just need that extra inch to get over that bar. But they set them so high, and then they fail, and then they wonder why they fail because they never put 110% in. They barely even put 100% in.
Yep. And you know what's sad? Mixer was growing. For a while, people were converting from from Twitch to Mixer because they liked the functionality. They had something there and they let it go.
The problem was it was the only during the epidemic. They were the only ones that were not growing like everybody else was growing.
But they didn't give it time. That's the problem. You think Twitch was that big in the beginning? Nah, they were small. They didn't give it time, dude. That's the problem.
Well, Twitch also, the owner is like, well, not the owner, but the guy that runs it, he's a huge pervert and wants all these women naked. You can't curse, but if you're naked, you're allowed on.
You know
No,
what?
no.
You got a
No.
good point.
You, Sir X-Man, do not need to be naked on Twitch.
No.
strip bowling. Strip bowling in a hot tub.
Dude, come on. They used to have strip poker when the camera first came out. Come on, dude.
Yeah, so strip bowling.
Strip Uno. Can you imagine that? That was some funny shit. Strip Uno. We all
Could you
remember
imagine
those things.
the Nintendo camera when they realized that you're all sitting on the same couch together like that?
Oh, dude, we brought that up one show one day. I think it was I think it was before the Switch came out. We brought that up. In the bathroom, where do you play your Switch at? Hello, you guys still there?
Yeah. Shout out to Talos Ray in the chat. The guy's awesome. He's in all the chat rooms supporting the community. He's a legend.
He even plays Battlefield with me sometimes.
He's awesome. Thanks for being here, buddy. Let's see here. Any questions for the panel before we all go? Give you guys 5 more minutes. Any questions at all?
Yeah, no, I was muted. I was saying, yeah, Tyler Ray is awesome. He's a good supporter.
Yeah, he's in all the chats. He's tremendous, and he's always a nice guy. So shout out to him.
Yeah. Game Complainer said he's going to buy the next Xbox.
Yeah, I will, and I'll smash it live on camera like I did the Series X.
Oh, my God. Maybe I should do that with the PlayStation or the Switch. I buy a Switch and I'll smash it.
Just buy the ROG Ally. It'll break itself.
Cougar Man's question. Do you think the new Xbox will let you use mods? I'm going to say yes, because again, it's more of a Windows PC console. So yeah, I'm gonna assume as long as the games allow you to do it, you should be able to do it, and that's console version. Now the rest of it, PC wise, wholeheartedly 100%.
You know,
and you could do that with Bethesda games too.
I'm shocked that Cougar Man doesn't have a PC for Stellar Blade. He's got all the mods on there.
I was just gonna say we all know why he's asking that. We're not fooling anybody.
Yeah, we do.
Wow. If you get mods, I wish I could get mods for DOA.
You know what? That's called milfonomics.
Yeah. Only spend money to get adult stuff.
Could you imagine mods for DOA on a console? Oh, that'd be so.
You got a PC. Why don't you use it on there?
Man, it'd be like Jiggle Fever.
Is that a Christmas
So
song?
you didn't have to worry about that stuff. You had other things elsewhere.
That'll be the theme song, the Jiggling Baby.
I didn't say what a jiggling was going to be, though.
It's Jigglypuff.
Hey, there's only 2 places.
No, you can have jiggle thighs.
I don't even know what that would
I
be.
consider that the same. Okay.
Oh, no.
Pink is like, I can't believe you guys are talking.
Trample, you already know I got issues.
He's got the itchies.
We all have issues.
I know, right?
You got the itchies? From who?
No, I've never had itchy anything. I know how to clean and sterilize.
Okay.
You went there. Okay.
Did you testify against Diddy the other night?
The only scratching I do is a whack.
As your crack, what? You walked into that, bro.
Why are you thinking I might crack? Okay.
Oh my God.
Wicked's not here. That doesn't mean you can replace me with him or him with me. Whatever.
No, never that, bro. We too cool like that.
He thought about jiggle physics, so it went right to you there.
But it sounded like you did say crack, dude. I'm serious. It did, Greg.
White man said whack.
What?
I said white man said whack.
You know, you opened yourself up there too, but I'm really nice. Dude, I'm blue collar, bro. You know what? I was a youth member. Trust me. We got jokes for everybody when they make a mistake.
Remember, everybody loves Raymond, and he's like, yeah, that's whack. He goes, you're Italian. I don't think it means what you're thinking. You're just trying to imply it. 2 different meanings.
That means you might not be in this world that long, buddy. Right?
What happened?
We need CM Punk to decipher the Chicago language.
Chicago took over. That's what happened.
No, when you say you're whacked in Italian, that means somebody's going to take you out.
Yeah.
Sleeping with the fishes.
And not in a good way.
I would definitely get the new Xbox if that's the case, says Mental 9R. Who said that? Oh,
My man.
Cougar Man said that.
well, she's getting the next Xbox because she streams all that stuff.
I'm getting it. I don't care what anybody says. I'm getting it anyway, just because.
Yeah.
I know I'm stupid.
Yeah,
I have
complainer.
Well,
blind faith.
he's got to get it because he's still got to wait for Fable for another 16 years.
Oh my god.
Hey, you guys heard me say it on Boom's show. I want Fable to come out before I die.
And the way my life is going, I want the next Tomb Raider to come out before I die.
You know, I think Microsoft could create the Fountain of Youth before Fable comes out.
Think I'm gonna be rich enough to be able to afford that?
No,
All you
just
got-
subscribe to Game Pass for $100 a minute.
Yeah, as
No,
long as you're sub to
It's
Game
the
Pass,
best deal
they'll
in
keep you alive.
in gaming.
Okay.
Yeah, they're talking about the console having a good chance of being something good. It does have a good chance. The problem is,
Yeah.
will they support it, and will their devs support it properly?
Right.
You know, how many Nintendo games have you guys played first party that are the cream of the crop, right?
Right.
Now, how many games have you seen that come up from Nintendo that bombed completely, where they just said, "Yeah, we're going to stop supporting it"? None, right?
None.
Right. So why is it that Xbox can't put out use the console that they have, the tools that they have, and with the IPs that they have? Why can't they show that this is where and how you do this?
Right.
And then still, again, being a first/third party publisher, you go up to the competitors and say, here's the best we could do with your thing, because the Pro is this, or the Switch 2 is that. This is the best that these things can do here, but here's what you can do here. They're not even doing that here. They're not even, I appreciate the upgrades that we're getting, but at the same time, it's like, come on, man, you should be doing better for yourself, do better for everybody else. I'm not saying cheap out and hold out on everybody else, but do better across everything.
Right.
And show what your stuff can do this way, where their stuff can do that way.
Right.
And then you have best of both worlds. You go wherever you want.
Somebody should teach that lesson to Sony.
No, they're still in the let's screw over Nintendo mind frame, and Xbox and whoever else is going to be our competitor.
Oh, Sony and Nintendo have been rivals forever.
Yeah, they've been rivals.
So, yeah.
It's always these
They do
PlayStation
not.
guys are like, Nintendo and Sony are going to team up. I'm like, no. Nintendo
I know,
fucking
right?
hates Sony.
Ever.
Nintendo sided
That
with
would never
Microsoft
happen.
because they were hoping Microsoft put them out of business. That's why Nintendo sided with Microsoft. They were like, can you please just get rid of these guys? Like, we're done.
And here's the funny part: Nintendo and people don't know. Nintendo and Microsoft get along really good.
Well, they're in the
They
same
don't have a
cul-de-sac.
problem with each other.
They're
Yeah.
literally neighbors.
Yeah, their job is to suck Sony in and then spit them out later. That's why they ain't in no rush. They're thinking methodically. While Sony stays back in the past with the way they want to do things, Nintendo's going forward in their own way. That's what they. And Xbox is going forward.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But Sony is just staying locked into the past. And that's their biggest problem. So we'll find out in the next 10 years what's going to be. If I'm still alive, I'll be 70.
Oh, man. I don't even know
in
if
the next
Sony's
10
going to
years,
last
it's gonna be
10
the
more years.
PlayStation 3.
What'd you
Sorry
say?
about that. What was that, Barry?
What?
I didn't hear you, Barry.
What'd
I
you
was
say?
talking over you.
What? Yeah.
Oh, I said if Sony lasts another 10 years, who the hell knows what's going to happen with them?
Well, that's what I was saying. Was in the next 10 years, it's going to be the X Station 3.
Oh, man.
Nah, it could be the Apple PlayStation.
Okay, IX Station 3.
Hey, remember people said the PlayStation Wii 60 back in the day?
I heard about that.
Yeah, they used to, when they had the PS3, 360, and the Wii, they call it PlayStation Wii 60.
All right, I finally unlocked all these events in here. Now I got to get to
Pink, if you gotta go,
getting
you gotta
gold.
go.
Yeah, I say I gotta go. Thank you for having me. Bye, everyone.
We will see you Sunday, young lady.
I'll be
Bye.
ready.
You have a good
All
night.
Bye.
It'd be
Well, yeah,
amazing.
gaming ain't going nowhere, guys. Gaming ain't ever going nowhere. The thing is, it's the one that takes advantage of it and innovates upon it.
Yeah, when
'Cause I've
people
said
say
this
there's
forever.
when people say it's going to be
Go
a
ahead.
gaming crash, that's bullshit. It's too big to crash.
No, it ain't going nowhere. It's
It'll
worldwide now.
it won't be a crash where everything goes away.
Right.
It'll be a different type of crash.
Yeah, I think the
Just like the housing
developers,
market.
that'll be like the crash for the developers when AI takes over.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
only
but
thing
you
that's
look
going
at-
to cause this situation to crash is the economy right now. Things are going to slow
Right.
down for a little bit, but they'll pick back up. Gaming ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, gaming's not going to go anywhere.
And ain't like it's
But the
going to be
movie-
the last time when everything died.
Yeah, the movies are shit too, but they're not going anywhere. You know.
Mhm,
Right,
they
that's what I was
still
gonna say.
going.
Did the movies go anywhere? What did they have? They had a downfall at the theaters.
Yep.
But that
Yeah,
was because of a
COVID, but
pandemic.
that was it.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
And then they slowly built up, and now you have Minecraft destroying theaters. Who would have thought? That wasn't in the bingo cards.
Minecraft and a whole bunch of them are making a big comeback, dude. It's just,
Yeah,
I
but I'm
wish they
talking
would
about
stop.
a Minecraft movie destroying theaters. Think about that. Who would have
Oh,
thought
yeah, I
that a
believe
Minecraft movie would have been such a hype to go to be possibly be and become the next what the heck's that movie called again?
Chicken
Cheap
jockey.
Transvestite. No, the best little Rocky Horror Picture Film.
I still never seen that.
Cartoon? You've never seen the Rocky Horror? Oh, dude, it's so funny.
No, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, you should watch it. Just watch it, and then go to a local theater, to a small local
Don't
theater.
dress
Go
up,
there.
though. Don't dress up. They'll have
Yeah,
fun
don't
with
dress.
it.
Yeah, don't dress up. Just go normal.
Yeah, because
And
if
then
you
watch
try to
what
sing
happens.
a song and you don't know, if you're not singing along with them and you're dressed up, they will mess with you. You better know the song.
But that's part of the thing.
Right, I know.
So again, who would have thought Minecraft movie could become the next Rocky Horror for that generation? Who would
Wow.
have thought
Yeah, that's
something
like,
like
Never
you know
thought
what
of
I mean?
that.
that's like, you know what's sad and funny though? I took my kids to watch it back then, and they knew about it. I let them watch it, and I warned them about the language. But we wouldn't watch South Park, bigger, definitely. You know what I'm saying? And just like the movie, me and my kids was freaking out because right on time, the minute they started cussing, these parents were walking their kids out, dude. I was like, how did they know that was gonna happen? But now they critics might have did what they did, but that movie became a classic. That movie became a classic. So
But that's the thing, though.
mhm.
Did anything die? Did all these classics just go away? No.
Nope.
They just became bigger and more memorable for their own individual things. Same thing is going to happen with gaming. You're just not going to be able to afford it because it's going to go to a price range. But I mean, you look at back in the '90s, we're paying $102 and 99 cents or something like that for
Yeah, and your
Secret of
average
Mana.
price of and your average price of a game was $60 to $70 for a good game.
Cheaper.
A good game.
Dude, I have
yeah,
Mortal
and cheaper.
Kombat Trilogy for N64. I still have the box from when his mother got it for me. It says $89.99 on it.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
KB Toys.
You know why games?
White
you know
Plains,
why
New
games
York,
got to
baby.
the point of, yeah, but you know why games got to the point of being $40 and $20 games? because of Sony with the discs.
Yep.
They were coming into the market, and you can spend an extra $10-20 and buy a Nintendo with a cartridge, or because it was a disc, it didn't cost them as much to make. They just print it out, and they were printing it out like nothing. It was printing money for them.
It's another reason why Nintendo hates them.
I'm sorry?
It's another reason why Nintendo hates them. They were undercutting them.
No, yeah. But then you look at what happened with the NFL, right? 2K,
We don't want to
$20
talk about that.
better than a Madden.
Way
and what
better
happened?
than a Madden.
Much better.
Yay, bottom.
And then Madden said, you know what? We're going to go and make an exclusivity deal.
20 years.
And then we all got screwed on it.
Yep.
But people still play Madden.
People still play 2K5. They mod it and they update it every year with the rosters.
Yeah.
It's funny, ain't it? But one thing about cartridge that the CD couldn't do, cartridge loaded faster still.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's sad.
But where are we at now?
Oh,
Now
we're in digital. That loads so fast now. They've nobody pays attention to it, but digital. I remember when digital was loading kind of slow for a while, just like having a disc. But now digital runs really quick to load the games.
Yeah, well, back then
Way better
digital was on spinning hard drives. Now we're on SSDs, and now we're on NVMe's, and these NVMe's are so fast that it doesn't even have time to. It could hiccup 30 times and you wouldn't even notice it.
Yep.
You know, but because now we have bigger, larger than life graphics that are super unrealistic. What was it? Watchdog Legions with everything being Vaseline. Concrete was Vaseline. I mean, everything was Vaseline. It should have just been a Diddy party. You know, it was just overusage of ray tracing and the lighting effects with the rain and everything. I'm sorry, concrete has never been that shiny, even in the rain. I don't care how much puddle you have.
You know what's funny though? Nobody talks about though, and I crack up on this. This is about Hellblade 2, right? Not Hellblade, Senua Saga. There was no load time in that game for its graphics. It just went to the next, to the next, to the next. You didn't even notice it was seamless with no graphics. Except for you had the little occasional thing to tell you about the story and stuff. But pretty much there was no load time from one area to the next. And I was like, now that's cool. But nobody talks about that. Games are getting better, dude. I'd rather have a linear game that pretty much had no load time than a big game where you got to be all over the place and it takes you forever to get there. And then once you get where you're supposed to get, it didn't make a damn difference.
Sounds like God of War. That game drove me fucking crazy. That stupid game.
They need to stop doing the Me Too on everything. Oh, this game is huge. We got to make a huge game too. Oh, this game is $80. Oh, we got to make that too. Oh no, you know what? Ours is bigger, so we're gonna make it $100.
You see that?
Like, why does everything have to be that? Just make your games.
Yep.
Do your vision, but let's get some regular games. I mean, does everything? I mean, pretty soon, what are we gonna have? Like 6 AAA or 6 A games, Octo A games. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How many like different versions are we gonna have? We're gonna have a Hexa A games, and it's twice as better than a AAA game. Come on now. Really? Like, how many? Where does this stop? Because something like that's gonna be might as well be Star Citizen, because it's been 10 years in the making and it's still not even done.
Wow.
20 years in the making.
Real quick on that point, and I'm cracking up because the top game makers are getting mad because these people with the AA games are making great quality games at a lower price, and they be like, "Why is this lower price game outselling us?" Because you don't have to make the game $2,000 to buy to be a good game, and that's bothering them.
Yeah, or you also don't have to make it bigger than your smallest console's hard drive.
Yeah,
saying.
a game.
Call of
A
Duty.
game
I'm
takes
looking
up
at you,
one.
Call of Duty.
Yeah, a
Oh, did I
game
call
takes
Call
up
of Duty out?
a game takes up 1/4 of your hard drive space.
I'm talking
I
about
don't
taking
mean
up the whole hard drive space.
Well, yeah, that's Call of Duty. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm a Battlefield.
Call of
person.
Duty.
Call of Duty.
Did you
But,
see the Resident Evil? They made a Resident Evil 9 Escape Diddy or something poster. That was pretty funny.
That is funny. We need. Too bad. The front man from. Oh shoot! Why am I drawing blanks now? Have you guys heard the song Spoon Man?
No.
Spoon Man.
Come
Got
together.
something
Lift
else
your
to
hand.
take your hand. Spoon Man. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. That was Temple of the Dog. What was the other band that he was in? The main band. Anyway, they sang that song. They need to change it to like Lube Man.
I can do that. Lube Man. Gonna put something in your hand. Man. You can even add a can of spam.
There you go. Thank you. Thank you, David. Soundgarden. Oh my God. Yeah, it's late. I'm like doing three things at the same time here, but it's just like
But those people that hung out a little bit longer than normal to watch us rant and chant and just chat and talk real, have some fun, just being real human and just talking and shooting the jib. Thanks for hanging out for as long as you did. I appreciate y'all. And Game Complainer, appreciate y'all. And everybody else that was here.
Yeah.
And Dreadpool's still here. I'm just letting y'all know.
I'm still here. Hey, I don't know how come nobody in the chat has said that they can't see Frank or Perry.
What?
Yeah, I have the thing down.
It was doing.
I see.
Yeah, I didn't have. You had to have like Discord on top.
There you go.
So every time, because I was looking for this photo, that's why. There you go. Resident Evil 9, Escape Diddy's house.
Hey, Frank didn't say nothing. I thought he left.
No,
I
I'm
heard
here.
him the whole time.
He's been laughing at us.
I've just been cracking up because I'm tired. And I'm like slap happy, laughing at you guys.
Oh yeah, it's almost 1 o'clock for you guys.
12:30, but yeah.
Wow, that's past y'all bedtime.
I don't have a bedtime.
Yeah, me neither. That's because you own your own place. You can do what you want.
Exactly.
Right, Perry?
You know,
yeah, exactly.
It's a current theme. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. Anytime I'm on a podcast runs long. Sorry.
That's fine.
It's okay.
That's cool.
We like having you guys on.
Enjoy yourself, my friend.
Like an hour ago, Perry said, "Hey, we're gonna shut down in 5 minutes. If you guys have anything to say," so here it is, like an hour later.
That always happens, though.
Have you seen his shows? Sometimes his shows will go 5 to 6 hours.
Oh yeah,
I've seen it.
We got a big show tomorrow. We're gonna dial this up all to 10 tomorrow.
You gonna be on Discord?
Yeah, we'll be here.
I might jump in and talk some crap with you.
Yeah, the Discord Discord is always open for you guys. Everybody, like you're all in it. Just jump in whenever. I don't care.
Yeah, please come in.
I'm not
It's
one of
fun.
these
It
guys
breaks
that'll
it up.
like don't come in. Like no, you all have it. Jump in.
Yeah, we want you.
Yeah,
in.
yeah. Me and Frank will talk Star Trek all day.
Oh yeah.
Get Axel
Hey,
on. Talk Star Trek with him.
I ordered that Battlestar Galactica. It's gonna come in a little bit. So.
Nice.
Yep, I'm gonna be watching it.
I had to order some electronic dog shockers because sometimes you don't listen. Yeah.
For you?
You didn't know they had that for pets?
No, I know what you mean.
I thought your kids were grown.
Jeez.
No, I got animals, dude. But sometimes they don't want to listen.
My animal
We
just
will-
turned 12. Are you kidding me? She still don't want to listen.
That dog will have a heart attack. What's that dog, like 102 or something?
No, I'm talking about Tiny Giant.
Oh man.
Wow. All right, guys. I'm gonna keep rolling
All
because
right.
I gotta get through these events. I want to get 100 achievement points in this game.
Oh man.
Hey,
Good
I
luck
did
to you,
that.
brother.
I got a few $100 games. Remember when they came out with the Airbender game? Just press B
Yep.
and you'll have,
You have all the
you'll have-
achievements.
I got that achievement.
I remember watching that video. The guy sounded like Howard Stern. I was like, why the fuck does this guy sound like this?
And today it is still the easiest achievement to ever have.
Yeah, I'm shocked they didn't patch that out. Whatever.
Oh, you gotta let people know that.
Hey, you know DOA 4, there's achievements, but there's no gamer points.
Oh, that's probably because it was server based for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh no, DOA 4. Oh, that came out on the 360. Yeah, that's
Yeah, it was like around launch.
DOA 1 and 2 came on the OG Xbox. Yeah.
Yeah. But
King of
4 has
Physics was
4 has no
alive.
achievements. It has achievements, but no gamer score. So
DOA 1 was the only one with the adjustable jiggle physics. The only one with the adjustable, and they put it in beach volleyball too. They were the only ones.
you got to
that
put
did
your
that.
age as 99.
Oh God, saggy bottoms.
Oh,
Wow, breasts hanging down to the knees. Oh no. Oh, and
those
there's
things
only-
are Swiffers.
There is one game, even though I know Microsoft or whoever made it around. I want another Outlaw Golf.
That's Microsoft.
Do they have the license for it though? Still,
I don't
Or
know.
somebody else made it.
Because they teamed with Blockbuster or something for that. So I don't know who has 100% control of it.
But who wouldn't love a new Outlaw Golf, man?
I'll take it.
Oh, I would.
And a lot of people missed it. But Outlaw Volleyball was the shit.
Yeah, it was. That was a good one.
Outlaw Volleyball was the shit, man. I was like,
Well,
man, this game is actually that good. But there's nothing better than Outlaw Golf, man. that need to
well,
come
the
back.
problem with all of golf is cancel culture doesn't like stereotypes.
Kung Fu Heroes. Remember that one? That'll never get on Game Pass.
Oh, that, yeah.
That was fun. But man,
But
Or
that-
Kung
that's-
Fu
and
Chaos.
that's the funny thing. Fun games are just fun games. People don't look at it that deeply, but then you have others that do and have no care about the game. They just care about the controversy
Yeah, I know.
versus just, oh, this is a cool game.
here's the one thing that I know we wish, and it's been talked about, maybe coming back. Either a second version of Riddick Butcher Bay, a remake, or a continuing sequel for that. That's what I wish they would make. Because they're making another Riddick movie, you know that, right?
Well, tweet Vin Diesel. He's a gamer. Maybe he'll be like, oh my God, I forgot.
He still didn't get R2 out of the gate yet, so I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, he's
know-
an Xbox guy too. I was cracking.
You know,
up
what's
when I
funny
found
is,
that out.
what was the other game that they released before that, and that sucked? The Fast and Furious game.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
They,
Oh yeah, that
same,
was the
same
one
team.
about,
Same team that did Butcher Bay, or it was a Dark Athena. Same team that did those, did this, and it was horrible. Like,
No, the Fast and the Furious was DLC for
no,
Forza
no.
Horizon 2.
No. There was a Fast and Furious game that Vin Diesel came out and announced with, forgot her name now.
Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't know that.
where she said
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
Tekken, remember?
Yeah, it It's the greatest thing, and no, it sucked. The visuals sucked. The controls sucked. Yeah, it was
That's
a
why
complete. They had like a whole new team under the same name.
that's why the Fast and the Furious DLC was the bomb when they brought it for Forza Horizon. That was fun. I still got that.
As Perry pulls off the Homer Simpson into the bushes there, vanishing. What? No, I have nothing to say.
That's funny.
Oh, hey, Frank, go do the dope.
Don't.
No, I gotta have a little deeper voice. Dope.
Perry's better at Homer than I am.
Bart,
Nope.
why you little?
Remember you used to do the impression where you're like, Marge? You used to crack me up with that.
Oh, Marge.
I'd be like, Marge, I'm coming to bed now. Now I have a headache right now.
Remember when Homer was actually a guy and not like an idiot?
Yeah,
I
the
know,
first
right?
like 3 seasons.
Yeah, and then he would prance around with the donuts and everything. It's like, what are we doing with this guy? Remember when the show used to be about Bart? The first
Yeah,
3
for the first few
seasons?
seasons. Yep.
Yeah.
And then turned into the Homer show? Like, the guy ruined everything.
Well, they hoard out Bart with all the
Donut.
merch and stuff. So
I don't.
Yeah, but people are like 25 years old now, and they don't realize the show was originally about Bart. They just think that it's the
yeah,
Homer
right.
show.
the show's been on.
They also didn't realize that it was on. It was a
Tracy
segment in
Ullman
the
show.
Tracy Ullman show.
Yeah, it was a skit.
Yeah. And you know what's funny? Nobody knows this because they've never seen this movie. Wheeze the Juice came from Encino Man, and then they started putting it in The Simpsons later when they used to put their head underneath the thing and then just, drink the frog, icy stuff and put it in their brain and get the brain freeze. Simpsons stole it. But
Simpsons
everybody,
already did.
a lot of people never knew about Encino Man, which is where it came first with Pauly Shore and
Right.
what's his name, Brandon
Brendan
Fraser.
Fraser.
Dude, your Wicked reminds me of Pauly Shore. It's like a Boston Pauly Shore.
I'm not touching that. Because believe it or not, I like Biodome. I liked Biodome.
The guy from Die Hard was in it. The reporter guy.
Oh, yeah, he plays an asshole in every role he gets.
Yeah, he was in Ghostbusters too.
And you know what's funny? There's another movie they thinking about bringing back, a part 2 of The Fifth Element. Leave the classic alone.
No, bring it back and kill everyone. That's what they always do.
No, that was a good movie.
It
That's
worked
a good
out for Star
standalone
Wars.
Oh, let that movie stand on its own.
I don't think they can bring that back.
Nope, bring it back and ruin it.
How Bruce Willis is like not acting. So what are they gonna do?
No,
get that guy. Who's that guy? Will Arnett. He looks exactly like Bruce Willis.
Yeah,
you know what they would do? They would get somebody else to play the new hero.
Yeah.
If you
Bruce Willis
Google
is with that girl now.
But isn't the girl from that movie like 100 years old?
No, she's not old.
Yeah, that movie was like 30 years ago.
No, the
Sir X-Men, she's not old. She's still a youngin'.
Wait, hold on a minute. I gotta see how old this lady is. She's got to be.
No, that's Uma Thurman I think of, but she's too skinny.
Oh, it's what's her name?
Man, she's old.
From the Resident Evil movie. She's 49.
Yeah, her.
Oh,
yeah.
Milla, son of a bitch. What's her name?
Yeah, she's not that old.
Something
I
like
guess.
that.
She's still in the trio for Sir X-Men.
Nah, but I mean, they would get new characters with new plots and stuff like that for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they could make another movie in the same universe, but I wouldn't like
in the
that
same
story.
universe.
They could do the same thing. Like you said, Will Arnett would be a perfect guy that say that hey, that was my brother, and now I'm this now.
I got a picture of him right here, bro. That looks like Bruce Willis from the '80s. If they reboot Die Hard, pick this guy.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker!
I don't see a picture.
It'll come up.
My favorite one is
What the hell's
still
my
number
browser?
2, though. I love Die Hard too. It's
Oh,
still
there
my
it is.
favorite.
Yeah.
I mean, am I losing it? He kind of looks like Bruce
No, he
Willis.
can pull it off. No, he can pull it off. I mean, there's a lot of similarities. Obviously, there's
Got the hairline and
exact
everything.
similarities, but there's enough that you could pass.
Yeah, but he's Lego Batman.
I thought you put a Phil Spencer up there trying to look like Bruce
Oh,
Willis.
I could do that.
Oh, don't do it. Don't do it. I still don't know how to use that yet. I've never used it.
I gotta run.
Yeah, I'm gonna bug too, but I had fun, man. Good
All
show
right.
tonight.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, take
Thanks
care,
for
guys.
dreaded juice me into existence here.
Yeah,
Did you
anytime.
say Dread juiced you into existence?
Beetlejuice, dread juice.
I'm the ghost with the most, babe. I still haven't seen number 2 yet. It's on Disney.
Beetlejuice 2, it's good.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
Oh man, you
I
guys
heard
are
it was
missing out.
So anyway,
after they ruined Doctor Who forever, I cut my Disney Plus thing.
Oh man.
Yeah,
I should have cut it after Acolyte, but now I'm hearing that they're bringing Acolyte back. And I'm like, it was like the worst. Yeah.
Heck?
Yeah, I don't know who thought that was a good idea in the first place, and in the second place, why would they even think to bring it back?
Hey, I'm just happy they're bringing back. I'm just happy they're bringing back the Bad Batch, and yeah, I love the Bad Batch. Bad Batch is awesome.
I
And
can't
a
wait
lot
for the
of-
Mandalorian movie. Cap that off finally.
Yeah, but you gotta watch. If you can watch the Bad Batch, guys, it's really good. It's a
Oh,
Star
you know what I'm
Wars
bringing
type
back?
Uh-oh.
What's up?
Sexy back.
You know what? That's such an old phrase. These young people don't know that phrase. These young people don't know that phrase, man. All right, guys.
Come on now.
All right.
I'm out of here. Thanks for having
Later.
me. Good thing I got you on the
All right.
Discord now.
All right, perfect.
Yeah, pop in tomorrow night if you want. We'll be on.
We'll be on.
Yeah,
You're
until I get my
You're gonna be
PC
sorry.
done, I'll probably run into my Xbox. One thing about it, if I'm on Discord with me, got a show, I can still play a game over here.
Nice.
Xbox.
Well, it works
All
out
right.
then. All right.
All right.
83 days later.
Oh man, it's
All right.
almost 1 o'clock.
I'm out.
All right, Dreadpool.
Yeah,
Thanks for
I'm
stopping
out.
in.
Yeah, thanks again. And Harold, thanks for the support. So, all right,
Yep.
see you guys. Y'all have a good one. Talis
Yeah.
Ray, Stevie Mac. Who else was in there? Steven Anderson. So thanks again, guys. Thanks for calling me out and having me on here. And thanks for you guys for, hanging out and dealing with my shit.
Anytime. Thank you. Thank you for everything, Dread.
Oh, one more thing.
Yeah.
Before I forget. Starting this week until September, I have a 360 video coming out every Friday.
Wow.
Nice.
So I have the one from Hawaii where we're hiking back down from the pillbox this week. The following week is another thing, I can't remember what it was, and then after that it's all Halloween 360 haunted trails that we went to.
Oh, nice.
Haunted houses, haunted trails. Yeah. So
Post the link in
yeah.
the chat. Like when you get out of here, go in the chat and post the link, and I'll pin it.
All right, let's see if I can find it. So, see.
Shout out to that ghost in your background. No,
There's a ghost in my background.
yeah, you have that ghost doll when you do the videos.
Oh yeah.
That guy's awesome.
Yeah, that was don't forget that was Death Dealer when she ghosted me.
Oh man.
Oh.
And it's just kind of stayed there.
Wow.
Her eyes have been droopy. I had to fix her. All right, there's the link for the playlist.
All right, I'm gonna pin that right now. Everyone.
Members only get.
What?
I was gonna say members only get access to it now.
Oh,
Most of them.
okay. So everyone,
just saying.
click that link for the playlist. And hey, maybe become a member. You can watch these videos now. You don't have to wait.
Okay. Again, thank you all.
Anytime.
You have a good night.
You too.
And I'll see you guys tomorrow night. I won't be on, but if I can take a break again, I'll stop in. But no promises.
Awesome.
Cool.
Peace out.
Peace. And there he is. So everyone in the chat, Dreadpool's playlist for his videos are pinned. They're members only, some of them. So subscribe to his channel and then, hey, become a member. And then you can watch those videos now. You don't have to wait. Is there any final things in the chat? Literally, I'll give you guys like 2 minutes because this guy's got to go to sleep. Did you get my PlayStation?
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
going to trade it in this weekend.
Nice.
Yep.
So GameStop is giving $44 credit for a PS1. So he's got a PS1 of mine to trade.
Yeah, I'm going to go when our friend is there, so I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. All right. Well, everyone, it's been great. It's awesome. Shout out to Noof Nukem for letting me host. This will probably be the last one for a long time because there are no more hockey games. So it was always a pleasure to host. This is the second one I hosted on here. It was awesome. You guys in the chat are tremendous. Shout out to Proto Foxy, Sir X Man. You're wicked hot. Once again, Noof Nukem. Shout out to Piggle. Shout out to you, Frank.
Thanks for having me again. I love being on.
And Dreadpool, shout out to Dreadpool. Dreadpool made a lot of this stuff happen behind the scenes a little over a year ago. So we wouldn't be doing this right now without Dreadpool. So shout out to him. Check his channel out. Subscribe. And the chat room, once again, you guys have been fantastic. Love you guys. And we will see you tomorrow night at around 9:30 p.m. Eastern for the Game Complainers podcast. Anthony will not be on. He has a family engagement he has to go to, but he will be on next week, and I might be able to get him on Gaming After Dark next week as well. So let's see what happens. All right, everyone. Take care, stay safe, and have a good one. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.